And it's now the moon again.
Did you know the moon gives you cancer?
I mean, I was probably going to get cancer from one of the many things that I do. Oh, wait a second. Damn it! Wow. Okay.
We're whalers on the moon. We carry our harpoons.
Oh, Lord. Just relaxing in his throne.
Yep.
We're opening the game with legs spread.
Let's be real here. If Gilgamesh was man spreading, he would do it like a ballerina and just do a full split.
Spread eagle.
Mm-hmm. I woke up to a ringing sound like an alarm clock. It's the call from the student council room. Waking up after getting plenty of sleep, I see the school is in sunset. So the school really doesn't have any concept of day and time, it seems.
A reminder that we do canonically in this storyline do not have a bed because we had to make room for Gil's throne.
Yep, we sleep in the corner. Also, just realized, thank you, Zaka, for the resub. So now I can go back here and just do this thing in OBS real quick. First do this. Because it'd be nice to have alerts. There we go. Do-do-do. Going back to the near side is like returning so I can die. I'm aware of that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't absolutely terrified. Yet my goal stays the same, nonetheless. After all, I yelled out, I won't quit. And I summoned this servant. Thus, stopping here would be a mistake. People die sooner or later. It's only a matter of time. I so thought they were going to put in the traditional Nasuism, people die when they are killed.
I was gonna say!
I mean, they did last episode.
Oh, fair. Again, these being 2 weeks apart makes it so hard for me to keep track of things.
People die when they are killed.
I'm also just doing some background stuff I should have done before we went live, but I'm bad at this. There we go. Now I got everything up and running. I felt my heart throb. Oh, head throb. There was something just now.
I mean...
Listen. There's plenty of people who, when they look at Gil, would go wood, but they also know it is the toxic. It's toxic.
Oh, people know what they're about. True.
There was something just now, as if I saw a part of a hazy memory.
So I know that we just started, but I would like to petition that our raid message be people die when they are killed.
If you write it down and remind me at the end, unless something supersedes that can definitely be it.
I absolutely will.
Alright, just a sec. I'm also reading Gil's stuff here.
You're good.
Gilgamesh heads off on his own again. I chase after him in a fluster, but it seems like he's in somewhat of a good mood this morning.
Oh, wow.
See, now we are in the weird times.
Yeah. I also forgot. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get used to these floorboards, man.
Clock, 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 clock.
Oh yeah, student council on the first floor or second floor? I forget.
There
it is.
There. Glad I could help.
Okay, that's fucking weird.
What?
Why is he... Okay, I've never understood this. This is just a me thing. Why in anime sometimes it's not Ni-san for older brother, it's Ni-sama? He just...
It could also be just a form of a formality since Leo is an aristocrat.
Oh, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But it also just, I don't know. There's something about and maybe this is just me, but there's something about the sama, like differentiation, like the layers of like formality and superiority that I'm like, you're really gonna sama your brother.
Especially the older brother, that was basically his right hand man and all that.
Yeah, yeah, like that. I don't know. Sorry for being a nerd on Maine, but that I just caught that and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh, you're good.
I don't think I'm ever going to get used to the fact we named our character Tsukiku Moon Moon.
Listen, child of the moon.
Yeah, you can blame Sarah and I on that one.
Yeah, yep. Child of the moon. I know what I'm about.
兄さん、それ大げさじゃないですか。僕はお手上げでしたけど、他の人ならあっさり解けるかもしれませんよ。
The problem is we actually know someone who probably could do that. Actually, two someones. Both of them are problematic.
可能性はゼロではないが、生徒会はあの扉をシールドと呼称。
実際シールドを抜けないと先には進めませんからね。では、会計代理のガウェイン。
I need to draw your attention to the bot.
Thank you.
Working on it.
Oh, okay. If you got Zaka, then you can do it faster than me. There you go. All right.
あなたが遭遇した遠坂凛とそのサーバントについて結論から言って遠坂凛は本物です。彼女の言動には
Is she genuine? Is she?
Especially in this game because the second she realizes that you aren't trying to romance her / ally with her in this game, she immediately tries to undermine your relationship and then assassinate you.
いや、あそこまでなんでもない。続けてくれ。
彼女は月の女王を名乗り、彼女を捕らえようとしました。我々のことを生き残り。
I want to read this. Calling herself the Queen of the Moon, she attempted to capture the child of Moon, and she also called us survivors.
理由はわかりませんが、
That's a
彼女がこ
sentence.
の事態の原因であり、我々を閉じ込めている敵と見て間違いないでしょう。遠坂凛のサーバントはランサー。これも我々の記憶通りです。多少の差異はありましたが。
Yes. Like, one was approximately 6 feet tall and was Irish Hercules. Now we are dealing with a dragon?
いや、ガウェイン卿、さすがにそれは。
ユリウス、レオの結論に何か異論が？
続けてくれ。確かにどうあれ倒さねばならない相手だ。中身がどうだのはさまつな問題だった。
それでこそユリウスです。では続きを。ランサーはサーバントとしてそれほど強力ではありません。
Says the saber to the other knight class.
せいぜい B プラスから A クラスです。油断しなければ十分に撃破できる相手かと。
I also just want to be like, they're a lancer, so most likely they will be betrayed horribly and die painfully.
Very true.
Gawain may have stated that nonchalantly, but a B+ to A servant is top class. This is what sucks above the standard oddities have.
また、通信を妨害したのはランサーの特殊スキルであることも判明しました。ランサーの出自、宝具は不明ですが、妨害に関しては有効な周波数を複数用意しましたので。
We know that there is a lance, a physical lance. Do not ask me for personalized information.
電子戦の素養まであるとは。
いえ、これも騎士のたしなみ。政権の担い手だからといって、それだけにあぐらをかくのはどうか。
Because of completely unrelated circumstances, I keep now in my head autofilling Magica with Maguka.
王ならともかく。騎士は政権をぶっ破するだけの簡単な仕事ではありませんから。
Also, just feel like all of the other Knights of the Round Table, since several of them all use lances, would be like just Deadeye-ing Gawain right now.
Yeah.
はい会長小生の出番はいかが
Wait a second, didn't your brother use a lance, Gawain? And ride a lion?
Which one?
Howain. Back then you didn't have to be inventive with, naming your children.
Owain?
Yeah, Howain.
ないようなので話を
They might have been his cousin now I think of that. It's hard for me to remember.
They were not brothers.
I don't know any white. I tried looking up Hawaiian and I'm getting Hawaii.
It's probably also
Amazing.
spelled... That's just a broad romanization of their name because their name is aggressively either Celtic or early French.
問題はシールドです。こちらは明確な方針のもとかからないと打開はできないでしょう。ですので、摂政員キアラさんにこのデータを渡してきていただけますか？
Leo hands me data on the shield. I don't mind passing it to Kiara, but I wonder why it's for her.
どうしても何も可能性の話です。現状、僕たちでは解析できないのな。彼女が風文通りの方なら、非合法の防壁破りを知っているかもしれない。
Rumors about Kiara? What in the world is this about?
よろしくお願いします。僕と彼女では話が成立しません。価値観と立場が違いすぎて。
That should be you for everyone, Leo. You're only just now acting like a well-adjusted human being because you're allowed to have a personality on the other side of the moon.
摂政員はてどこかで聞いた覚えなんだこの頭痛はなんたること
Me when I wake up in the morning.
Me when I wake up this morning.
Thanks, Gato, for telling us that you have had some form of brain alteration if trying to remember a name causes you physical harm.
Nah, that's just Gato being Gato. He's fine.
I'll let Gato do his thing. Nothing else is going on, so I'll try meeting up with Kiara. Give me 1 second here.
1,000.
Okay, I'm good.
Huh?
Thanks for doing nothing but staring wistfully out a window for the better part of 2 days.
おや、深刻なお顔ですのね。未知のアリーナに侵入したと聞きましたが、そこで何かあったのですか?
I tell Kiara about what occurred in the Sakura Labyrinth. About how, with the backup of the student council, we forayed into the unknown area. About how we were obstructed by that mysterious wall and met with rain.
まあ、なんということでしょう。私が自らの
Also, I'm
力
so
不
glad
足
that
でいじいじと壁
they
のシミを
simplified
数え
Rin's
て
name, so I not always had to say Rin.
そんなことが。
Mm.
ですが、
Listen,
私
it makes my job so much easier when I have to read stuff.
桜迷宮だなんておとなしい顔なのに
Someone give me the
お
spray
盛
bottle.
んなのですね。
The fuck? We just walked up to you.
Kiara clasps her hands together while blushing. Why?
だってさくらさんの中に大勢で強引に入るなんて
For fuck's sake.
そんな荒ごとを面と向かってお話しされては私も
I'm
I
changing my
need an
opinion of
adult.
her. Yeah. Is it the worst part is you say we need an adult. Anderson shows up.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen. I need an adultier adult.
I'm changing my opinion of her. She may actually be quite the oddball.
はそういう話ではない
Okay, really quickly. So I was curious to figure out what the pronunciation of the knight that you were referring to was. And so I've been like doing a deep dive of Gawain, I want to kindly point out that the Wikipedia page says for his significant other, it just says many and it's a hyperlink.
I mean, which is hilarious considering you would have thought that would have just been Lancelot.
ごめんなさい。身勝手な妄想を聞かせてしまいました。そうですよね。あなたに限ってそんな。
I wonder if Kiara has any in-depth knowledge of sex at all. Wow, just basically to say, I think she got all of her information from AO3.
Oof.
Putting that aside, I hand over the shield data I got from Leo. I explain the situation to Kiara and ask her for advice. Any little details she might think will help. Also, Zako, just remember something, and this will definitely appeal to everyone who hangs out on one of these streams.
The fact that this is proceeding after saying AO3 has me worried.
No. It is specifically for NNLWE. But,
Alright.
Oh, yes.
So I might have had to hop onto Steam earlier to try to, like, back up some stuff before I do that defrag I mentioned to you. And I noticed that there was specifically a Spike Chunsoft sale today. So I may now have both of the Nonary games.
Nice.
Yep, got them for less.
Both or all three?
Well, they technically consider, for at least the bundle that they were doing, they considered those two and then AI Omnium Files, the first one.
That's weird. But there are three.
There's also the possibility, I think Zako might have gifted me the first one after we beat the first AI Somnia Files, and I just didn't think about it because it'd be buried in my Steam library. But yeah, so now I should have all of the games. Because it wasn't offering me anymore.
emojis.
And then...
Okay, so you... Hang on, I'm double checking. Oh, I see what the issue is. So you bought Zero Escape the Nonary games, which is the first two games, but I don't think you bought the third, which is Zero Escape Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah.
Then that's
oh wait, never mind, you did buy that one.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so it's just that the first two are in that first half, and then the third one is its own separate thing, which is weird.
Kiara Sassion stares straight at me and rebukes me for trying to destroy the shield.
ですが、そう言っていられる場合ではありません。このデータの方に、その遠坂凛さんという方は、
A lot of things, actually.
言っていませんでしたか?
Yeah, I was about to say, and I'm not sure what your definition of peculiar would be, considering your entire personality.
その扉に触れたら許さない。デリカシーにかける女性の敵。悔しいけど感じてしまう。
I recall my conversation with Rin. Now that I think about it, don't look into someone's heart. I think she said something to that effect.
やはりそうでしたか。この防壁は秩序だってロジックでできたものではありません。これは人の感情、見せられない本性、属性を実体化させた心の壁です。
Oh no, are you basically telling me that we're going to have to play therapist for everyone in this Grail War?
It's fate. What do you want?
You know what? We don't have crest worms involved. I'll take it.
地上ではサイコセラピーの際、患者の精神にダイブして苦しみの原因を取り除く医療法があるのです。
But now, considering how everyone's seen No No Love War Extra on the YouTube, this makes 3 games where we are using the power of a supercomputer to deep dive into people's heads to get answers.
You know, because that's the correct way to do things.
Listen, Elon Musk has already got brain chips. We're just ahead of the curve.
あるいは消滅させる最も危険な防壁。レオさんは医療、臨床心理学には疎いのでしょう。わからないのは無理もありませんわね。とはいえ、これほどの規模と強度のものは私も初めて見ました。
A mental wall. That's what the shield really is. Rin said that the arena was her castle, which means the wall in Rin's self-defense mind. Beyond it lies Rin's secrets. Oh!
秘密を守る壁ときたか。
Hello.
状態がないのでは俺の王立権も効果は発揮できんな。
こうなっては仕方ありません。心の壁、シールドを壊すことは反対ですが、であれば荒療治も必要でしょう。微力ながら私もご協力いたしましょう。
Ah, Bubba. Let's put it this way. If you aren't familiar with the original Fate Stay Night and the 3 routes it encompasses, don't look into crest worms. Don't. Enjoy your ignorance.
先に生徒会室に向かってください。人の心のほどき方。
Kiara, who had no intention to before, now tells me that she'll help us deal with the shield. I can say it went better than expected. I'll go report to the student council. So hey, robot. Can you hurry up and actually be here eventually so that way I can, you know, get all the good items like in the first game? Oh yeah, store. Ah, now we're back to no dialogue world. Do you want to take this one, Zako?
Sure. Welcome back, Tsukiko. Did Kiara tell you anything that may lead to a clue?
I report about what turned out to be more than just a clue what the shield really is. Though surprised, Leo nods in understanding.
Kiara's right. I study psychology, but all it amounts to is information. Even I could gauge the darkness in a person's mind, I probably couldn't do anything to alleviate it.
Leo.
I can take this one.
Go ahead.
What are you saying, Leo? Your brilliance is the light of the sun. Facing you would dispel anyone's darkness.
Thank you. Thank you, Gawain. I'll keep that in mind. Unlike a one-sided faith, I'm aiming for more human salvation.
Leo looked a little lonely in saying that. Suddenly, a faint memory crosses my mind. He certainly was the sun illuminating all. He held a kingly entity which dispelled any and all wickedness, even emotions. However, that won't solve the root of the problem. A salvation that merely illuminates once that sun has set, those left behind have only darkness left to sink into. In his final moments, will he realize that his illumination, that his limitation, his challenge? I'll jump on the horny grenade. Pardon me, I'm Kiara Sessioen, here to assist. Oh, how very somber it is in here. Even I feel awkward about intruding on a secret boys meeting. If now isn't a good time, I could return. There's at least 2 other women here, and the possibility that we could have had one more.
Also, it's never a good time for Kiara.
Exactly.
It's okay. We've been waiting for you, Kiara. Without further delay, please teach us how to destroy that shield.
Yes, please leave it to me, although all I can provide is an explanation and a transfer.
Transfer? Does this mean you already have something that will effectively counter it?
Yes, we'll get to that soon. First, I'll start by explaining what this mental wall is. Destroying a wall of the heart is difficult. A wall is not something to be destroyed, but to be understood. Think of it like that.
Understanding, you say? This doesn't mean sweeping away the troubles in one's mind, does it?
No, it means seeing through the hidden nature of the workings of Rin Tosaka's mind and grasping it. Speaking with her, battle her, observe her, obtain her secrets, they will serve as the key to opening that door. Saris?
Sorry. To no one's enemy, one crosses blades with them, laying one and the other bare. Is this what you mean?
Hardly. You won't learn a damn thing like that. Sessioen, that lip service may work on Earth, but this is a battlefield. We need solutions. Of course, I know. The mind's workings and spiritual reactions usually are measured through oscillations in the brain, brainwaves.
Craft.
To measure the metaphysical, to observe themselves must also become a being composed of a mainly mind and spirit. Such is our goal of all religions seek. Without the third eye, the eye which sees not external but internal form, one can't see minds. This is something that normally requires a great deal of practice, but we're in an emergency, aren't we? I shall bequeath a pale imitation of the 5 Meditations program.
5 approaches the meditation.
Angton school version. Oh, that's not that special of a technique. It just finds openings in person's mind and extracts dregs they don't even know.
5 meditations, you say? Oh, dibs. Oh boy, Vaughn, you're gonna have to be my backup for these.
I will.
There are 5 basic meditations for severing worldly desires. Oh boy. Particular manasikara,
Vileness of the body.
Maitri,
Compassion.
Pratyasumatpada,
Dependent origination.
Mahabhuhata,
Phenomenal world.
and Anapanasati.
Mindful breathing.
Well now, I'm impressed, Gato. You're well versed in Buddhism too. Thanks for explaining. Of course, President Leo. I agree. I'm as great as laundry drifting on the Ganges. However, the thing about minds...
What is that? What even is that metaphor? What even is that simile? Laundry drifting? I'm sorry.
You're going to say it while will be quite difficult to find, yes?
Yep, correct, my good lady. Hidden secrets are carnal desires. To attain nirvana, one engages in self-awareness. Sure, that makes sense. But the thing is, that road is for facing one's own carnal desires. Looking into another's desires makes no sense.
Certainly so. However, Rin Tosaka is different from who she used to be, yes? I took a vow to save all who are lost. I wouldn't have suggested it if not for the circumstances, Mr. Enlightened Monk.
Or on. Oh boy. Yes! Call me not in a hut.
Worthy one.
But a shrama.
Wandering Monk.
Aye, Monji Goto. I'm still in training, you see. It's time for my bathroom break. I just remembered some business I have, so excuse me.
Business.
Man got called out for just browsing the Wikipedia page on Buddhism.
Looks like Ito really struggles in dealing with Kiara. With a dissatisfied and troubled look on his face, he leaves the room while muttering sutras like Shujo Mun Hinsi Sangando and the Parjna Paramita.
Let's return to the topic at hand. With this 5 meditations, can we see through Rin Tosaka's mind?
Oh, rather than see through, it extracts affected areas. The 5 Meditations is a medical program. It detects a patient's scars and purges them from the dregs from within. That shield is a mental wall
All of the heart.
that keeps secrets safe. So, if the secrets are known, the keeping part loses its meaning. If a wall of the heart is a disease, then the 5 Meditations is a vaccine. Think of it as such will suffice.
I see. I get the theory now. Let's install the 5 meditations into our analyzer and monitor Ms. Tosaka. It'll observe the workings of her mind. Once it deduces Ms. Tosaka's secrets, it will physically extract them. Am I right?
Yes, naturally. We must have Moon do her best in gathering the patient's data.
Reaction.
I'll correct you on one thing. We won't install it in this room, but in Tsukiko herself. Eh? Installing a technique
Program.
into me? I've never experienced that before, but it's not that crazy. In cyberspace, bodies are composed of quasi-spiritons. it must be possible to install a program attaching on a new functionality. A master's codecast go by the same theory. If there's anything to worry about, it's the procedure's volume. Powerful software will harm one's personality. Will my body be able to handle the increased load of this emotion observing technique that I've never seen or heard before? I object to this! Moon mustn't be burdened with such risk. An AI like myself is capable of handling an external software. Expanding our functions is typically forbidden, but this is urgent. I can ignore the moon cell's rules. Everyone's taken aback by Sakura's sudden outburst. Of course I'm surprised, but even Leo, Julius, and Gawain are blinking their eyes in wonder. Only Kiara is unmoved. With calm eyes, she smiles at Sakura. Why do you say so? Huh? Even for exceptions, you must uphold the moon cell's rules to your utmost, no? I'm asking why you decide otherwise. Because it's my duty to manage everyone's health. Outside the Holy Grail War, I can't allow Moon to do anything dangerous.
That was the most because reasons reaction I think this game has given us this far.
Yeah. But then again, if you play through the first one, her having any form of personality is already like a red flag. The fact that we had an event with her is an even larger redder flag. So that's why, if that's your reasoning, then I can be at ease. Still, you won't do. Only humans can read emotions. Sakura, even if you can observe, you can't comprehend. Moreover, is Tsukiko not the one who will confront Rin? Only she can do this. I actually just wanted to say ellipses there. Does anyone else desire to object? If not, then Tsukiko, come over here. What? I thought you threw me to the floor.
You know?
Please close your eyes for a moment. Oh, what was that? Oh well. I will now bequeath you with a portion of the 5 meditations. Don't worry, it won't be a burden on your soul. It's only about as heavy as a command seal. Just relax. Oh, you mean that thing that I haven't had? I have no right to refuse, because right now, this technique is the only way to break through that shield. Doing as she says, I shut my eyes and loosen myself up. And then...
Oh!
I did not!
Amazing.
What the hell are you two doing?
Amazing.
Now this is unexpected. Brother, start recording. Quick, use camera 4, camera 4!
Oh my god.
That's the first normal teenage reaction we've seen in this game from anyone. Oh yeah, this is you, Saris.
So bold. In public. Is that hand around her waist the flutter of a swan or a snake coiled around a Palo Santo tree?
How do you even know what a Palo Santo tree is?
The Grail.
Oh, I love that we could just, that's the reason for everything. Sakura, right in front of me, huh? Okay.
With my own 2 eyes.
I just love this. Ellipses! Much more emphatic ellipses!
Oh no, she's obviously screaming just...
Phew, thank you for your patience.
I don't know if my mic caught that.
It was...
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it caught it, but it was also super garbled because Discord hates any kind of, like, exaggeration. I believe I have safely transferred the 5 meditations into you, Tsukiko. I think that was your tongue. It was not wanted. I turned to everyone in the student council room, looking to them for some explanation to what just happened. Leo is grinning and giving a thumbs up. Julius is blatantly avoiding eye contact. Gawain gives Kiara a bow, babbling about how she made passing a cheer.
Oh god. So this side of Leo just caught me off guard. Thank you very much, Kiara, and in more ways than one. Now then, Tsukiko has been apprehended with a new skill, right?
Yes, and Tsukiko is rather a feisty one. I had narrowly almost failed. More ways than one? What's that mean? And feisty? Of course I'll put up a fight! What a total blunder. I was frantically trying to push away with my hands, but far from getting away, Kiara held me tighter the more I pushed, feeling like she was coiling around me. I ended up at her mercy. I'm glad that the main character doesn't immediately just be like, I am so down for the hot nun kissing me out of nowhere. A wall's presence indicates that the lady, its source, desires help. The rest depends on Tsukiko's efforts. What efforts need be made, exactly? Details are not important, as long as she just gets Ren's feelings enthused. Making a girl feel gladness, hatred, joy, fear, whatever pleases her will suffice. And once that heart is laid bare, that's the opening of the opening for the 5 meditations and Tsukiko to mercilessly deflower them. Why would you talk like this?
And we not use that word.
God.
That's how it is, huh? So in a nutshell, find Rin, talk to her, fight if it comes down to it. And it won't be any different from what we've been basically doing until now. Shouldn't be different, I'm sure. After that, it's Sakura's job. The secrets Tsukiko obtains transfer to the shield and remove the wall. Also, a new technique will be necessary. Sakura, earlier, you said you could expand your functionality, yes? Yes. If it will assist everyone, then I think I will be allowed as an exception. Now then, Sakura, I shall have to ask you to take the remaining pieces of the 5 meditations. What I gave Tsukiko was ultimately only one part. I will insert the foundation of the techniques into you. Your base personality will be overwritten, but there's nothing to worry about, Sakura. Oh, that is a horrible thing to say! I unintentionally gulp. Overriding someone's base personality sounds very violent. This is different from installing external functionality. Sakura may be an AI, but I can't tell the difference between her and a human. I felt repulsed by Kiara treating her like a thing, but out of everyone in the student council room, only I'm concerned about Sakura. Neither Leo, Julius, Gawain, nor Sakura herself show any hint of discontent.
This is very Shiro-coded, I can tell.
Yep. Even if an AI is identical to a human, they still lack that. This common sense I learned somewhere some time ago flitted across my mind. Now then, this place is no good. Since I'll need you to strip, let's head to the infirmary. What?
Oh.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Abort mission. Abort mission.
Insert. Got it. Ugh.
Both of them left for the infirmary. I'm a little worried. Is it really okay to leave them be? That's how I definitely read words. Should I go check?
No.
Oh no, is this... Yeah, I remember because there was this...
What of option, for the love of God.
Yeah, but this is because... I'm just saying this because some people who are seeing this didn't see us play through the first game. So this is the moment where you can actually get the small, like, the closest thing that they could put in a teen game for the PSP in as fan service, which is you look in, see, like, a little bit of leg, and then the door closes abruptly. Though I'm worried about Sakura, I'll wait here patiently. If I step out into the hallway now, everyone might get the wrong idea about me.
Meanwhile, Leo's just running out there. Oh, God damn it!
You were right! Correct!
Wait, what? I'm trying to deconstruct this. I don't care about the girls being naked, but peeking on a deprived act.
Yeah, it's basically he just wants us to be a perv. He doesn't actually care about anyone's gender.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Strangely forward? What is this conversation?
Let me just put it this way.
This is a Wendy's.
Yeah, well, I just want to be like, yes, but this is a Wendy's where Kanoku Naso is sitting at a table and being Kanoku Nasu.
Wait, what?
Leo, though your remarks just now proves your mental purity.
Oh, no, they're talking.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
女性
What?
兵士
Sir, I need a counter. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
セロンが黙ってはいない
What the fuck?
それは誤解です。僕も女の人は大好きですよ。単純にここにタイプの女性がいないだけです。
Oh, he just gave us the equivalent of, oh, dude, the kind of girl I like, she just goes to another school in Canada.
でも好きなタイプを語り合うのはいい機会です。
Listen, I understand
タイプはどんなですか？
some people don't like it when you admit that you're bi, but you can just say that you're bi. It's
Yeah.
okay. We won't judge you.
Well, actually, your brother will judge you because your brother is a... This is the only time he's not been a complete asshole.
資料深く包容力があれば容姿はいやしかし容姿は重要かロングヘアであることだけは譲れん
私は年下であれば問題なく
Well, okay then.
See, at least okay, no, but at least he's got a sense because he's like, yeah, they need to be older than me. You know what? I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I can appreciate a man who's like, I have standards.
Listen, man, I want a mommy, okay? I cannot do taxes.
No, but okay, actually, Gawain would not be able to do his taxes. And in this essay, I will.
Oh,
A
Lord.
tier list of the Fate Knights of the Round and how they can do their taxes.
Also, for those who don't know, they actually recently made a Gawain movie that's based around his one biggest story, The Green Knight. And it's a quasi-horror, like, drama
Was
movie.
that Gawain or was that Percival?
No, it was Gawain.
It is Gawain, and the original title is Gawain and the Green Knight. And I'm gonna be real, as someone who's actually read the Middle English, that is very well adapted into a horror. Like it should be a horror.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. Like I watched it. I want to say it was like a month ago, just by myself, and well, it's not super like gory or like modern horror or even like Michael Myers style slasher. It definitely gives you a sense of constant unease while you're watching it, and I liked it very much. Also, Saris, I think I've discovered I have a type for horror, and it is it's adapted concepts from old style like literature. Because my other favorite horror movie is the last voyage of the Artemis.
This is why we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we're friends.
さくらさんへのインストールは滞りなく今度は楽しげな空気ですのね男性だけの密会になると心は
You not see us over here?
Also, nobody asked us about our preference in type.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And the answer, at least because I'm holding the controller, is Ronnie.
Yeah. We can agree to disagree.
Listen. When it comes down to waifus, nobody's ever on the same page, and when they are, they go to war.
No, that's correct statement. Yeah.
Except I'm the one girl here. Since Leo randomly brought up such a peaceful subject before we knew it, we'd start feeling like students again. More importantly...
Ryan didn't go to high school, what are you talking about?
And also, hey, Zako, do you think I should point out what the big reveal is about our character from the last game? That I think that they are basically just being like, yeah, everyone already knows it. Do you think we should share that for the people who haven't seen us play the first game?
I'm struggling to remember as well, so go for it.
Yeah. We were put into cryogenic stasis in a bombed out building, in the basically destroyed world below. And we are being our consciousness was transported to the moon, but was corrupted. So we literally transported with amnesia. The entire game.
Alright.
Yep. The entire game is about getting those memories back, only to find out, oh no. I've just saved Ronnie's life and got her back to the Earth, but she has no idea where I am, and I might not remember her when I wake up. She may also not be a teenager, because everyone looks like a teenager, but some of them are just adults. The moon's weird. I ask if adding this new function caused any harm to her.
はい特に問題はありません心を理解することはできませんがシールドの解析力は格段に向上しました
You know, there's this other girl with pinkish hair that I think you get along with who likes shields.
また何かありましたら遠慮なく
Is it Shielder?
くださいませ
Yeah. Kiara gives a slight bow, then leaves. But then also, she would be the worst person to have in here because she would directly piss off the boss we all know is waiting to make their actual appearance. It was just a slight notion, but the deep bow up for her head left a strong impression on me. She's a total opposite of the over-exaggerated Gato. I think I get why Gato struggles with Kiara.
では早速起動試験といきましょう
Oh! Wasn't ready for that.
あのありがとうございます
I was on the verge of leaving the student council room when Sakura abruptly thanked me. The others and I look at Sakura in surprise after hearing her unprefaced remark. I ask her why she's thanking me, then...
あれなんででしょうなんとなくお礼を言わなくちゃいけない気がしてすみませんやっぱり新しいソフトが入って少しだけ情緒値が不安定になっていたみたいですどうか気をつけて怪我をせずに帰ってきてくださいね
Real quick, according to this walkthrough, talk to Leo real quick.
I did say I had the option.
よろしいですか
Oops, wrong one.
Wrong blonde. Oh!
申し訳ありません
Okay, now let's talk. You want to read this, Sako?
Oh, right. What's wrong, Tsukiko? Do you still need to ask me something?
No, there's no particular reason, but something about Leo is strange. Aside from his attempt at changing his outward persona, there's still something different between this Leo and the one I remember back in the back of my mind. But what?
Ah, hey, must be the uniform, right? In my case, I used to look charming in my bronze-red uniform, which glowed in that blue school.
Ah, I see. Certainly, even within that dream, Leo was wore a modded red uniform. It feels like a surprising number of people have red as their thing, and I think Leo is one of them.
Don't call me out like this.
Listen, that's most of the people in this call. And that's also most of the people in Fate. Points heavily at Archer. On that note, I also think about this uniform I have on isn't the one I used to wear.
Yes, when we were dropped to the far side, our uniforms seem to have been forcibly altered. Maybe we've been optimized by this old school location. I'm a classical kind of guy. I like it.
This retro girl's sailor uniform definitely suits this evening. Wooden school quite well. A change in the uniform might be kind of nice, as long as it's not the cursed
Buff.
kind. One thing though, if our uniforms were forcibly altered, then how come Julius and Sakura's uniforms haven't changed?
My brother never had a uniform to begin with. It wouldn't be that strange if the uniform optimization process just ignored him. As for Sakura, what's the big deal? Whatever uniform she has on won't obstruct her functions, right?
Also, hey, welcome Moon. You come back to the All Moon stream, where the daughter of the Moon has had several encounters with people wanting to claim her.
Don't forget, the moon gives you cancer.
Yeah. I was hesitant to agree with the conclusion Leo whipped out. If it doesn't obstruct, then there's no problem. Doesn't that make her seem rather robotic? I know Sakura's an AI. Right now, though, she's an ally helping us to face this unknown maze. I think it would be nice to have her match with our uniforms at least. Maybe the commissary sells our uniforms.
That is a hint now to go to the commissary and buy stuff.
I figured.
Oh! It's the boy!
Yorikobi Shoujo.
Oh, I understand.
I'm pretty sure this man is, oh yeah, a Holy Grail War managerial NPC. So why is he...
Managerial NPC? Is he the manager of the Wendy's?
Yup! Which, first of all, that means that there's a lot of horrible things happening in that Wendy's. These are all happening in the back. Also, this means that someone is going to tip to blow up that Wendy's because I want to, because Kirisugu is canon in this world.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh god.
納得いかないという顔だな。その気持ちは私も理解できる。何しろどうやら今回の事件にはマスターだけではなく運営 NPC の一部も巻き込まれたらしい。その際に本来のロールを書き換えられてしまった。見ての通り購買部の店員だ。全くなかなかに胸が。
I mean, he seems happy with it.
これで納得がいった。
Managerial NPC whose duty
Roll.
was overwritten. So does this mean that every other human in this school who's not a master is an NPC who was dragged into this whole thing?
大部分はな。巻き込まれた一部の運営 NPC ともともとこの旧校舎にいた NPC だろう。もともといた方はかつてのマスターたちの再現映像のようだが所詮は虚像だ。予選の生徒と同様だよ。
Wait, duped images of former masters?
I see, now I understand what happened, but still. Knowing this priestess here is extremely discomforting on all the same.
違和感には慣れたまえ。私はこう見えて潔癖症かつ凝り性でね。こうなった以上、最強の店員を目指す。
This will be the best Wendy's in the tri-state area.
それでは今後ともぜひごひいきに。これは最高の上得意楽器だ。その財存分に使うがいい。
Oh wow! That's a lot of SM. Okay, I have that. I just don't know how to equip it yet. Maybe let me equip stuff now.
またのお越しを。
Give up your money. I couldn't read the rest of what he said.
No, we have the badge. We don't have the uniform.
Yeah, because the uniform was like 9 million something.
98,000.
Yeah, still. Got that, so I guess now it's time for us to head out. To the tree Vader.
I will say there is a particular thing involved with spending at least, I believe it said 300,000.
Okay, well I only have 400 at the moment.
That's fair. That's a long-term plan.
And just because it'd be smart right now.
Oh yeah, saving.
There we go.
Alright, so it looks like his strategy, that thing's strategy is literally just moving between guarding and breaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta remember, I gotta get used to controlling the camera with the bumpers because PSP.
Yeah.
Oh, who are you?
さて戦いになるかどうかさてどう
Dogma. I love that his blocking is just stopping them from attacking, throwing 100 spears at them.
So it looks like they switch between... Okay, so they do guard at some point. I thought their pattern was break, attack, break, but looks like they do guard. Oh, do we have to chain? Ah,
Didn't survive long enough. Oh, but we've leveled up to 2.
3.
Ah. Oh! Sir, that was just rude.
Oh, I forgot we thankfully recover everything on a level up.
Yeah.
I'm very curious.
Mm-hmm.
Use break for all of these.
Okay.
I was right!
He really just has whatever Noble Phantasm equivalent of a minigun is. But it's also
I mean, to be fair, he whipped out a motherfucking fighter jet in 0, so we really shouldn't be surprised.
You claimed him, Zako.
Oh, yeah. Oh? Instigated from the start, are they? Can you see all the red in the air, Tsukiko? Sakura, please scan that building. Can you ascertain anything?
Well, the thing is, the building alone is difficult to scan. That structure is different from the rest, as if it was extended out from behind. That sounds more than suspicious. Rin and Lancer's secret room, maybe? To break through the shield of Rin's secrets are necessary. That's what Kiara said. It'd be nice if that building had a clue.
Yes, I would like more information, even just a crumb of it. Please investigate, Tsukiko. But be very careful. We never know when Miss Tosaka and Lancer might try to start a fight.
I think he's more of like a doomsday prepper because he has everything. Oh yeah, this way. Here. No, not that one. There. The map has symmetry now. Oh!
Hey! Let's go!
Oh, he just swings a fuck-off axe!
Alright, so the balls are all defense, the spinning tops are all offense. Oh, more things to grind.
I know, I just need to... I think we're gonna have to proc, like, we have to find a key. Oh, we can actually just press X and go in. Oh.
What the fuck?
I'm good.
Oh wait, actually no, this track.
A body has been discovered.
The moment I entered that area, a chill ran up my spine. Splattered across the chamber, crimson, dripping from a wall of fixed bodies, crimson, gradually pooling on the floor, crimson. A surface of crimson, a surface of anguish, a surface of a sanguine prison not of this world. On the opposite side, there were figures of the people, sewn to the wall like insect specimens. Blood gushed from their pierced scars on their sides, the shoulders and arms.
Oh, so these are bodies on there.
Yeah, just that's the best they could do. Also, I think there's just a certain liberal interpretation of it. Give me a second while I take a drink. How awful.
Can you tear down that wall, Tsukiko? It won't break, huh? Figures. Only the arena administrator can. At a glance, they'd appear to be human, but Soccer, which are they? NPCs or masters?
Both. They're probably just like you all. Cyberframes captured from the near side. I would assume that those people were unable to escape the old school building and taken prisoner in the labyrinth. No way, does this mean that if we had slipped up even once, we would have ended up as one of them? So sleepy, tired. Is there someone there? They're still conscious? These people with their blood wrung out are alive?
Oh! Do not fret. You have never seen this sort of atrocity before? Then look closely. Even without taking his life, a man can be killed.
Gilgamesh stares coldly at the bloodstained torture chamber. Still, they're alive. Maybe they can be. Maybe we can save them right now. But if I can find out a way later. Give it back, please. No more. I'll stay here forever. Just give. Come on, please give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Back. Give it back.
Give it back.
Give me back my abilities.
So that's how it is. The NPCs have their blood, their data extracted as far as their self-restoration can handle. The masters are having their magic circuits extracted, the very quality that makes up a wizard's
Mage-eyes.
natural-born talent.
The reverse of a designer baby. In this room, geniuses are physically turned into common folk. In the past, I fought against a servant with a similar skill. For territory creation and a A-rank equivalent in torturing skill, it was a servant specialized in killing, not combat. Moon, no need to stick around. There's no saving these captured masters. Hurry on ahead before they drag you down with them. Julius' instructions were cold-hearted, but he didn't say them with cruelty. Maybe it's just my imagination, but he's acting like he's genuinely concerned about Tsukiku Moon. But beyond the windows, more unnamed masters are weeping while wholly skewered by a lance-shaped object. A young man, a former master, continues wailing. He calls out for proof as a wizard.
August.
To get back his power to move freely in the cyberspace. What could be called the basis for his existence, his privilege? I was naive in my understanding. I still wasn't considering Rin, the self-proclaimed castle lord, as our enemy. But this carnage is far too inhumane. As a master, I still have yet to regain my self-awareness, my strength, and even my memory. However, I at least understand this. I must not just give this carnage a pass. Even if Rin is an opponent, I have to face her head on.
Do not be so stiff. This is not an especially rare sight. It is exactly because humans prey on one another that we have thrived so. To rebuke this as evil only shows how foolish one is, oblivious to one's own understanding, but that part of you differs slightly from that. Is that indignation of yours a compassion towards the unjust, or perhaps a resentment towards that friend you trusted? Whichever it is, start by weighing at least that which lies within you. Those inclined towards self-righteousness cannot laugh at brutality.
Gilgamesh's voice loosens my strained mind. I slowly take a deep breath, leaving my resolve. As it is, I relax my entire body, my entirely strained body. Can I just also point out something I realized?
Yeah?
Gilgamesh is our emotional support Gilgamesh. Like, he is actively given us at least decent advice on how to take care of ourselves. He has also regularly negged the shit out of us, but he has always been like, listen, I could leave at any time. I'm sticking around because you are interesting. Alright, also, sorry, I was having to open some real quick. There we go.
You're good.
Don't make me repeat our instruction. What good will it be to stick around? If you really want to save them, find a source of all of this. Julius is right. I turn my back to the carnage and walk out, just like when I was in the blackened school.
You know, it's very funny because I was reading the TV trope page on this game the other day, and I was specifically just reading Gil's page, and there's an entire blurb. I can't remember the exact trope, but it was basically summarized the reason that this game exists and why Gil was made a playable servant is because Nasu realized Yeah, we kind of made him too much of an asshole in the main game, so this is our chance to really make him a character.
True. Though I always do love, like, for those who don't know, I'm going to break down, like, half the plot of each of the different routes from Fate Stay Night, because it just shows the level of give a fuck Gilgamesh is. In basic Stay Night is, I am going to stalk you because you're the only person I think is valid in staying with me in this eternal, like, life that I've created for myself. The next one is, okay, there's a whole lot of shit going on and I don't want humanity in, so I'm going to help you fuckers out. And the last one is, oh, I have to be around Shinji. Humanity needs to end. That's his motivation across 3 different routes. And what'd you say, Sarah?
Okay, Tsukiko. What do you think of this torture chamber? Do you think it's what Kiara was talking about? Is it Miss Tosaka's secret, which we need to open up that shield? Okay, so I'm having difficulty reading this walkthrough, so let me open up another one.
That's okay. I think it's not that, but I will also give you time to look it up.
So the thing is that with the no, I don't think so, there's an arrow pointing at a circle, which, if I understand Japanese controls correctly, circle means yes, but let me make sure.
Ah.
Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Chapter 1. We're still on... Okay, so this game facts walkthrough is absolutely useless. Let's try this one.
Well, we can also just do this. 1 second. Now it doesn't matter what we choose.
Fair enough. No, I don't think so. Let's try it.
I don't think this torture chamber is a secret of Ren's. Ren Tosaka is definitely a danger to be around, but she was never one to do something so evil as this. She tried to assassinate you! My memories may be
Yeah,
fragmented.
but you're one person. This is like hundreds of people. There's a difference.
Listen, man, 100% maximum no chill. My memory may be fragmented, but I'm sure that I'm not wrong on that. Probably.
Yes, I feel the same way. Since we're talking about Miss Tosaka's secrets, they must be much more amusing than this. The secrets should be in other places. Let's start by checking around every nook and cranny of this floor.
I mean, you don't know us that well, Leo. That was the plan from the start. All I see is trash. On brand, Gilgamesh.
Oh no, you have to attack when they break.
Yeah. Oh, we got him! Oh. There we go. Oh! He's got multiple actions! That was 2 swords. And now another pattern. Oh boy.
Oh.
Her.
I still hate that about her look. I love this design for her character so much, except for the random ass window. And no, I don't mean random ass as in why is that there? I mean it is a random, comma, ass window.
You know, I'll read, Rin. I like being bitches.
Okay.
Oh, why did you want it?
Nope, you can. Go for it. Do it. Live
Dang
your
it.
dream.
I've gone and done something horrible and stupid. The last thing I should have done is let Mumu see such a disgraceful sight.
Is that Rin? She's facing the setting sun and appears to be swooning in pain. Just a sec.
Simon Sims, in some versions, most versions actually, Gil normally is an archer, or at least this specific incarnation, but for this game, he does not have a class, because his intent is to cheat.
And also, I don't think Zero had come out and it actually named him as the, archer from the previous Grail War yet.
Oh, the Archer, Zero was already a novel by this point.
fair. I wasn't sure, like, again, the pipeline for this. But that being said, Gil is just about every class in the game except I want to say Berserker. At least at some point. Also, I heard that they are finally doing Fate Strange Fake as an anime. Is that... Do we have a date on that?
I'm trying to remember. Fate Strange Fake. I believe so, yes. Let me take a look. An anime television film adaptation produced by A1 titled Fate Strange Whispers of Dawn premiered July 2023. An anime television series adaptation also produced by A1 Pictures has been announced.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to try... I've learned the lesson of trying to condense an entire Fate route into a movie. No, I'll wait for the series. I just wish they didn't do me so dirty with Apocrypha. Like, I think I mentioned it this last time, is that the pacing in the anime is so terrible that they literally turned the first 2 episodes to cover literally the first 2 light novels.
Ah.
And the pacing in it is just so bad. Like, if you read the light novels, because up to that point, the only 2 that had been translated were the first 2. So I very much consumed the shit out of them. But you can't condense them into 2 episodes. So I just kind of gave up on Apocrypha, despite that being the series that was most, like, geared towards me to like. A non-normal Grail War with Mordred. Yes, please. She stayed on her guard and was as we stepped forward, Rin noticed us after and turned around.
Well, why are you here? When do you trespass here? I really can't afford to take my eyes off you for a second. I'll kick you out of the labyrinth right now.
Please be careful, Moon Moon. A servant is not detected.
What? You're all silent, looking disappointed. I'm the Queen of the Moon. I don't deal with insects like you myself. So, like, I'm not going easy on you or anything. Okay, now this is more Rin. So she says, and yet, to such small fry... sorry, the screen pixelated a bit here. Though such small fry furnished for you must mean you are quite the honored guest. Oh, I thought that was like a Sakura stand-in. Oh, I did? Okay. So I have watched this same Strange Fake movie OVA that released last year. I have watched it, I remember now. It was pretty much like, remember the Fate Zero anime where like the first episode was an hour and a half long, just basically explaining the plot? That was pretty much what the Strange Fake movie was.
Okay.
Matter of fact, copy and paste. That's for you later.
Okay, our only code cast is just extra damage, so yeah, I'll do it.
Damn. Oh.
Oh! I thought that was... That's one of Gil's special abilities. I thought that was one of our code casts.
No, I think a code cast can only be used on the map.
Okay. Nope, I can use it over here. We just haven't learned any.
I thought I said we got one. It was like Mad Jump or something. I think we've got the kill, so we probably don't need to use an item.
Okay, but I'm still just putting it in just in case.
Fair enough.
Oh, I love that second block. That was so cool.
Hey.
Eesh, we're now nearly up level 5 or 4.
Sorry, still a little pixely. Let me try to... Well done. You seem to have gotten accustomed to battling. The way Miss Tosaka was acting just now, I think it was as if we had finally seized her secret.
Oh yeah, that's me. No, just one thing. Didn't it seem too easy? It was too unexpected out in the open to be her secret.
Secrets might be like that, more than you would expect. Although, it's true we don't know enough to say for sure. Sakura, where do you sense Miss Tosaka is right now?
Signs of Rin have stopped near the shield. Presently, I cannot measure beyond that.
Then briefly return to the shield, and let's gauge Miss Tosaka on our next contact with her. Maybe we can expose her secrets this time. Now, if she's aware of us, it's possible that Miss Tosaka may join up with Lancer. Hopefully we can catch up to her before that happens.
Also, Sarah, so I just remembered something. So we talked about this the last time we played, but we weren't friends yet. So I want you to give your opinion on the idea I had for a Grail War story.
Okay.
So I had an idea that it would be for... I'm most just going to tell you the servants I have for the idea. And it starts specifically with Castor, specifically because Medea exists.
Oh, yes.
And as you know, like, the nature of Norse mythology is that the gods, while they are worshipped, are more considered heroes than they are considered actual deities. So the idea I had is that the main character summons Loki. And then Loki, much like Medea, performs a... I'm trying to say this. Much like Medea, instantly decides to break the rules and becomes a master and summons the rider, which is Thor, because he can only do that because he's directly related to him.
Oh, good.
So, the entire premise of the idea is that you are the master of Loki, but you're posing as the master of Thor while Loki does shit in the background. Because, actually, no, I remember, he wasn't a caster. He was an assassin. He is just a cross-class that can do things with magic.
Interesting.
And now I'll try to remember all of the ones that I had for the other classes. So, let's see here. For Archer, I had Wild Bill Hitchcock. Because they already have Billy the Kid, so yeah, why not have another one of the most famous Western, like, icons ever?
Right.
Also because he has such a tragic ending for if anyone who knows the tale of Aces and Eights. I learned that super early on when I was in college, so I even know to the point that he was shot in the back by No Broken Nose Bill. But now I'm trying to remember here. I'm saving up for the Saber, because that's where I think you'll like the idea of the folklore I used. So let's see here.
Okay.
So that's Assassin. Oh, I remember who the caster was. Gregory Rasputin, who has been actually claimed as he would be in the Grail War, and he's a reskin for Kirei to have him in Fate Grand Order. Let's see here. So that's, okay. Oh yeah, Lancer. Wow, I try to remember who Lancer was. I had a whole thing for him. I'll try to come back.
This is why I write my shit down in Excel spreadsheets.
Well, I also wasn't planning to write this. It was just mostly a thought exercise I'd do a bunch of times.
You still write it down?
Oh yeah, now I remember who Lancer was. It was going to be Goliath.
Oh.
Yeah. Noble Phantasm is just being able to grow to the size that he was purported at and having all of the like uncommon strength. And the entire thing was to have basically he just wanted to have the Philistines actually get a chance to have a culture before just not existing anymore. And then, now all I have left is our Berserker and our Saber. And now, this is one I kind of flipped back and forth on because I had two good ideas for Berserker. The idea that I had for starting forward was showing again how much I love random bits of history. It was going to be Kamo Serizawa, the original third captain of the Shinsengumi, who was batshit insane because of syphilis.
Wow. Well, yeah.
Yeah, like just randomly killing people in the streets, so much so that oh damn it! I used to know all of the like Shinsengumi like leaders by heart. I'm trying to remember. Kondo is Some. Yeah, I actually had to order his assassination. But then I was also thinking, there's another really good idea for a berserker, and that would be Samson.
Yeah.
Plus, then you could at least have a berserker who does talk, and he's charismatic, but he literally has no moral compass and swings wildly between what he wants to do. And then, finally, for the saber, Koshiki the Deathless.
Interesting.
I'm not familiar with Koshi the Deathless.
He is where the entire idea of a lich came from.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Russian folklore figure. Basically, he was, I forget whose story it was. I know the parameters of it, but there's a much more expanded version of it that I never found a link towards. I only remember seeing it on, like, a show. But basically, he is a greedy king who found a way to basically remove his soul so he could not die. The only way he could die is if you found this fragment of a soul, which he put into a needle, which he put into an egg, which he put into a rabbit, which he put into a goat, and which he then locked in a chest and buried underground. The idea being that anytime you tried to kill the thing that you thought was part of his soul, another part would get away or fall somewhere where you couldn't get it.
Huh.
Yep. So it's basically like, it's basically giving a god hand to a saber.
Also, for reference, I apparently Serizawa showed up as some kind of boss in Grand Order, and I've put it what he looks like.
Which I don't know, like there's that part of me that like looks at the lore, you know, how we quote unquote get like how we got to the point of liches, and I find it really fascinating because we go from that particular lore to what we have now, which it feels very on par with what happened to vampires, where we started with this particular folklore, and then somewhere along the way, it got entrenched in like anti-Semitic tropes, and now we have this new thing that's like kind of related or like related somewhat conceptually, but now is like not at all what the original folklore was intending to do. Super fascinating.
Yeah. The more you study folklore, the more you realize that humanity is not really that bright, and we should just be happy for what progress we have.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
Yeah!
Oh, good.
Listen, if I was not prepared to look like a dumbass on my streams, I would not be streaming. I put that into the ether.
Listen. Of all of the things that I was prepared for on the stream, that was not one of them.
I'm glad I could surprise. That cry came from down the corridor. No, no, I beg you, spare me. I won't run away anymore. Please don't stab me with that.
もうですって？二度目があるのは人間だけよ。ねえ、哀れなウサギくん。特別に私が嫌いな言葉を教えてあげる。それは脱獄、反逆、口答え。ウサギはウサギらしく可愛いだけでよかったのにね。
Wow, they really watered her down in Grand Order. I'm already liking her more than any time I've ever had to interact with her. And I actually played Extella. But by then,
I want to point something.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I just wanted to point out something about her idol animation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Her knees are probably dying. So are her calves.
Oh, yeah. Especially in those heels.
Yeah.
To be fair, she is an idol, so she's probably practiced that shit.
Listen, but the swaying like that constantly back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Even a practiced person is gonna end up sitting there and feeling it after a while.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna err on the side of the person who does ballet. But no, stop! I'll vanish! I'll vanish this time. So.
そんな生ぬるいオチ、私が許すわけないじゃない。 あなたたちは家畜。私が飽きるまで吸血課金地獄でいたぶられる運命なの。分かった。さっさと檻の中に戻ることね。
Alongside loud laughter, the shrieking ceased. Unbefitting to cyberspace was the smell of fresh blood. As we ran in, we saw the figure of that red Lancer. The owner of those shrieks was nowhere to be found. Maybe Lancer caused that person to be transported somewhere else.
おや、ランサー短期ですか。ミス遠坂は。
マスター反応ありません。チャンスです。あら、脱走者を捕まえに来たら予想外のお客様。
あれは本当にランサーか。バーサーカーの間違いであろう。あるいは新種のレアクラスか。
Don't get a star on alter egos and all the rest, Gil. That's still like that's still 10 to 16 years away. I support Gilgamesh's opinion. We were expecting Rin and Lancer to be waiting for us, raring to go in our next encounter with them. This is pretty anticlimactic.
はあ？そこ、死後は慎みなさい。マナーがなってないわ。ここをどこだと思っているのよ。
Okay, I've got all the other simile words, but etiquette and manners, now they're just being pedantic. Lancer points at us. This question seemed to be for Tsukiko Moon Moon rather than Gilgamesh.
ちょっと何黙ってるのよ。そこの地味っぽいの。この私が質問しているのよ。答えなさいよ。
I love that Gilgamesh should probably look at that and be like, nope, nope, she's in her lane. Answer her. Come on, you're playing.
答えろってば。無視するなってば。何よ。私に文句があるの？はあ、もうペットの不始末は飼い主の責任でしょ。いいから答えなさい。そこの人畜無害っぽいリスマスター。この城をどこだと思っているの？
And be on the safe side.
All these give the same result.
Ah.
はあ？リスイカの脳みそなわけ？殺人って人間は私しかいないじゃない。
Ah.
That is empirically false. You are a servant.
今ズタズタにしてやったのは可愛いウサギよ。食べられるだけの生き物のくせに私から逃げるなんてありえないからお仕置きしてあげたの。
Now then, what to do? We've never dealt with this type of servant before. Should we trade blows with her or wait to see what happens? Our objective this time around is to observe and investigate Rin Tosaka to that end. Fighting it won't add anything but.
もういい。リンが私の許可なしで殺さないでとか言っていたけど面倒になったわ。っていうか何よ。何語？食べ物の名前？地名？おまじない？ペット名？もう私にわかんない言葉使うとかリーは月見と失格。ムカついたからあなたたちから八つ咲きにしてあげる。
Also, no one called us Sunny in the last game, so I'm not sure if that's like something from the Rin specific route I never got to do, or if that's just something they wrote in and they were just gonna like retread through here. Jeez, this girl has such a short fuse. If you speak, she just flares up. If you're silent, she just flares up. She's a ticking time bomb.
自爆芸とはまた変わった道化よな。雑種、気を引き締めよ。あの女さっきだけは一流だ。
いいノリじゃない。好みじゃないけど気に入ったわ。ダサーバント。
Oh, you do not insult Gil with a dud.
殺してあげるわ。いらっしゃい。三流サーバントなんて一周でリタイアよ。
Okay, he was definitely giving you the deference of, okay, you're definitely some kind of nobility, so I'll let you, like, flex to a degree, but not even insulted me personally.
さて、戦いになるかどうか。
いいじゃない。美味しそうよ。あなた。 派手にぶちまけてもらおうかしら。食後の運動に遊んであげる。せいぜいいい声で泣きなさいね。
俺があげるのは愚者どもを楽しむ笑いだけだ。悲鳴をあげるのは貴様の方よ。
They are still having this full-on conversation.
I honestly appreciate it.
Okay.
Also, Silent Sips, yesn't, because she's got those straps in the way. Oh!
Rip. Rip. Rip.
Ah! We went all the wrong direction.
ゴージャス。なんとレアクラスは俺の方であったか。
I love it. You can't. Oh, you're so much better in this game.
いやそういう話じゃない。俺がなまっているとはいえ、大層な怪力よ。ただの道化ではないようだな。
Lancer's attack power surpasses ours. She's this powerful even without her master around. If Rin had been here, we would have struggled just to survive for sure. What are you doing? That's exactly what we're doing now.
Oh, 確かに珍しい血が混ざっている。雑種に違いはないが、貴重種であることは確かなよ。
Oh, there. That's what I was talking about earlier.
その通りよ。バトルは三流だったけど、きっちり聞き返すあたり、オーディエンスとしては一流ね。気になるのね。知りたいのね。ナイスコール。よろしくてよ。そんなに知りたいなら教えてあげる。私こそ高貴なる竜の娘、彩色兼備のスーパーソニック。鬼も18番茶も出花。雷鳴とどろく矢の裾より舞い降りた鮮血の歌うたい。私こそハンガリーにその名も高い。バカそこまでよランサー。神明沸かすとか何考えてんの。後で怒られても知らないわよ。
Wow, Rin, let's look at... Can I always look at Rin's past? She's only had one competent servant ever, and that's the one where she definitely dies. Because...
Yup.
In her first appearance, her servant pretends to have amnesia. In the next one, her servant is canonically, he's really strong, but he always loses fights. And in this one, her servant is literally trying to give away her actual name. Also, thank you for the clip, Robot. Rin, now our opponent's got even strong. Oh, go ahead. I heard someone else talking.
I think it's just your mic echoing off of someone.
Okay. Now our opponent's gotten stronger. Gilgamesh and I couldn't stand up to Lancer when she was alone. With Rin, there's no chance of winning. Even running away is hopeless.
といけない。神明は秘密事項よね。マネージャーと契約した時、おいそれと名乗るなって言われたんだったわ。
Okay, that's a nice little thing that like you never pick up in Grand Order. She considers her master her manager.
Idle things.
能力は全部秘密。あんた他に妙なこと口走ってないでしょうね。他のこと？パーフェクト。まさにパーフェクトサイレンス。むしろ会話さえしていないレベルよ。
I just heard the Eto and I just imagined the meme of Eto Tumble.
Oh, it's the day after the Ides of March.
Also, hey, Master Wolf, how's it going?
違うわ。私の責任じゃないのだわ。あのリスマスターの誘導尋問が達人の域に達していただけなのだわ。
Wait a second, her nickname for us is Sunny and we're Moon Moon. I'm not sure how to comprehend that.
なら問題ないじゃない。間抜けなマスターなら秘密の一つや二つ知られたところで怖くはないわ。っていうか見なさいよリン。あいつら全然強くないわよ。軽く踊っただけであのありさまだもの。ならここで殺しちゃうのもありじゃない。生贄はもっと欲しいけど生意気な羊は邪魔なだけ。月の裏側から出ようとする者は何であれ始末する。それが私たちのルールでしょリン。
Oh, it is? Yeah, I don't go back and rewatch these. Bubba. But yeah, no. I am also very forgetful. You're ready to run, but that plan just got flipped on its head. After Lancer gives her proposal, Rin Tosaka silently said...
ほら、女王として命令していいのよ。まずはサーバントを潰して拷問室へ。次にそのマスターの手足をもいで迷宮の入り口に置いておく。それでそいつを助けに来る後者の生き残りたちを一人一人捕まえて殺していくの。なんて素敵。想像しただけで頭痛も消えるわ。これって放置プレイっていうのよね。
What the hell is the servant thinking? Purposely leaving a defeated enemy alive and using them as live bait to make more victims.
そうね、それもあるね。この子放っておくといつの間にか逆転するタイプだし、捕まえた他のマスターたちみたいに私の足元にひざまずかせるのも悪くないわ。
No way! Rin! I'm sorry I keep picking up on somebody else's mic. I can't believe this. I don't know the details of how she came to be queen. But still, even if she were to become my enemy, I never believed that her true self would change.
お任せ。それじゃあ弱っちいサーバントから私の槍でミートパイ風味に。でもそれじゃつまらない。ここまでレベルダウンした相手と戦っても張り合いがないでしょ。遠坂は常に気高く優雅たれ。とっくの昔に廃れているけど、それがうちの家訓なの。先に帰っていてランサー。こんな雑魚相手にする必要もないわ。本気？まあここはあなたの城だし、そういうことなら様子を見てあげる。
By Rin's command, Lancer left readily. She probably went back to their base. Plus, there's no doubt about it, Rin saved us in a roundabout way. For whatever reason, she rescued us out of a big pinch.
何その目。いいこと？私は弱い者いじめはしないって言っただけよ。別にあなたを気遣ったわけじゃないの。次も懲りずに忍び込んできたら、その時は本気で絞り取らせてもらうから。
Okay, this Rin is about 200% more tsundere than she was in the last game. Rin says coldly, turning her head away with a humph. But at that moment, an intense electric current ran through my left hand. As if being drawn into Rin's chest, my left hand raises itself on its own.
何よ。いきなり悲しそうな目をしちゃって。だからその目やめてってば。私は女王様だって言ったでしょ。っていうか女王様って呼べ。わかる？こんなのは女王として当然の情けなんだってば。簡単にやっつけてもつまらないから特別に見逃してあげただけ。絶対に勘違いしないでよね。私はあなたのことなんて何とも思ってないんだから。
もしやと思うが、異種たる目の天生体か。
Wow, the seeds were planted this early?
I mean, yeah.
これは
来てしまったな。
今のが何か？至って普通の 騎士道精神に基づいた発言でしたが。
My left hand throbs with a thump. The technique.
Program.
Kiar transferred to me rumbles. My eyeballs center on Rin's chest, and I take sight of a thing rooted within her blood vessels.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Listen, again, remember, Rin is the type of girl who would run to a Wendy's and be like, I hope nobody takes advantage of me and my supple body, then prepares a gun.
I mean, yes, but still.
何この空気。見逃してあげたの私の方よね。どういうこと。いきなり胸が苦しい。
SG 判明しました。それがリンさんのシールドを破る秘密です。
Okay, now we are the one who is interrupting the Wendy's. I knew it. Once I decided that both feet kicked off the ground, I dashed off like an arrow, as if my body wasn't my own. Oh! Just reach it right on in there. Okay. Yes, I did dash forward, dash towards Rin. I was simply pulled into her. Before I could even comprehend what was happening, my left hand dissolved into Rin's wide open chest.
Things that only happen in a drive-thru.
Yeah. A split second within Rin's chest was one of her hidden personal preferences. It raced through the back of my mind like a flash. Personal preferences! We unlocked the fact that Rin doesn't like pickles on her hot dog. And that was what gave us this.
Wait, who puts pickles on a hot dog?
I meant to say burger. Dude, I am... Listen, plenty of people do, because that's just relish.
Okay, wait, what?
Yeah. That's a common thing. Yeah.
Wait, is relish pickles?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is?
Yes.
Huh.
You learn something new every day. Rin's body starts to fade away. What? No, wait, did I accidentally do a lethal damage to her with that touch? But Rin has neither wounds nor bleeding anywhere.
分身が保ってない。無敵のはずのエゴを消す秘策を持っていたなんて。さすがね、侮っていたわ。やっぱりあなたは私が女王になるための最大の障害ね。
Well, one thing? Even if you glare at me with the maximum resentment, I can't do much about it. Please don't go overestimating me whenever you feel like it.
でも、勝負はここからよ。この私はクォーターに過ぎないわ。これぐらい全然痛くないんだから。
Just a quarter of a hole. What on earth is Rin talking about?
クォーター。あ、もしかして迷宮に入ってからずっと計測されていた生命反応ってやっぱりそうです。あの生命反応は迷宮そのものから発生しているものですが、ID はリンさんです。その数値から逆算すると、あのリンさんは本体から流出した意識の一部と思われます。容量的に迷宮のクォーターですから。
迷宮からミス遠坂の生命反応が。いえ、そもそも精神が流出し、それが独自に活動することなんて可能なのですか？
あなたたちには無理でしょうけど、ムーンセルの秘密を知った私には可能なのよ。いいこと？なんで負けたのかはよくわかんないけど、今回は負けてあげる。でも最後にこれだけは言っておくわ。ここで消えるのは私の都合だから、決してあんたのためじゃないんだからね。
Dear Lord, Rin. Your emotional insecurity is baffling.
とにかく今のリンさんの反応はほぼ消えました。迷宮からの生命反応は依然としてありますから、また入手したデータによりリンさんの隠していた心が判明しました。 SG その1この
待って、それを知るのは彼女だけにしておきましょう。ミス遠坂の名誉のためです。
Weirdly respectful, Leo.
まあ今回のは言わずともわかりますが、教科書に載せたいほどの見事なテンプレでしたね。
まったくだ。聞いている者の体温すら上昇させるとは伝統芸能の域だったな。
無念です。私には皆さんの文化がちっともわかりません。
Mood, Gawain, because I don't get it either.
ガウェインはそのままでいいんですよ。それよりさくら、今の SG というのは何の略称ですか？
シークレットガーデンの略称です。ムーンセルのライブラリに登録されていた名称ですので、今後は SG で統一し、またシールドの先に比較的安定した構造体を探知しました。そこに桜の木から直接移動できるショートカットを作成できそうです。
それは結構。今後の探索が楽になります。シールドの先に向かってください。その後一度祈祷を、今後の方針を決定しますので、休息をして疲れを取った後、生徒会室で合流しましょう。
Oh, holy shit, I need to heal the shit out of you, Gilgamesh. Okay, Secret Garden. Oh! Okay, so this is all...
Wait, what?
Man, this is a Wendy's.
I think that's gonna be the title for this episode. How do I spend in my free time? I for physical and mental relaxation. Okay, mood. Also, did not realize I was taller than Rin by, like, half a foot almost.
I believe it.
I mean, yeah, I think everyone in this call is about taller than Rin. Now, I just imagine picking her up and putting her in air jail whenever she does her Rinisms. And, oh, I just realized fetishism is on here. I hate it.
I repeat, this is a Wendy's.
Overly self-conscious. Rin's first secret garden. Rin herself describes it as queenly behavior imposed by one's nobility and completely natural for a ruler. Indeed, its meaning is unclear. Another name for it is tempelation. It comes from the word template, as in model or standard, and was popular slang in the 21st century Japan. Okay? Give me a second to take a drink before I read all this. I didn't realize I was going to have a fucking essay.
Here, I'll tag out. Humans may, in various moods and circumstances, reject what they like by saying they don't like them, or accept what they hate by saying they don't hate them. The opposite of goodwill isn't ill will, but indifference. To like is the other side of hate. To hate is the other side of like. This kind of dishonesty happens to everyone. It's nothing to be particularly ashamed of. However, there's also cases where those who are prideful behave haughtily to the one they're interested in, engage in contradictory behavior. But of course, we wouldn't dare say who. This temptation shifts from my mind not being very honest to, wait, aren't we enemies already? A condition oddly specific to girls. Their prideful act is called tsundere, and when their dependency reaches critical, they turn dere. In other words, the completion of a tsundere.
I cannot believe that... You know what? Natsu.
But of course, we wouldn't dare say who. Temptation is fated to disappear when love is fulfilled, so it could be called a bittersweet secret garden. A certain priest said this: once she confesses her love interest is fulfilled, she is soon no longer only a despicable, impure being. Unfortunately, all that lies past graduation from this secret garden is becoming an idiotic couple so wrapped up in their love they don't even notice that people are watching. If you're a well-meaning third party, you'll probably have your own thoughts of it, but please kindly watch over them.
Well... Can I only use those in battle?
Square button. Excuse me, not, when you're in the field.
Oh. Okay.
Square.
It looks like we blew him a kiss. That's kind of funny.
And then it says we can return to the checkpoint.
I mean, yeah, but I kind of also want to explore this part of the maze because we did nothing.
Fair enough.
Because we do know that it'll sometimes just. Yep, there it is.
Hey, look at there.
And this is one of the orange ones. This has got to be a side quest item. Okay, it wasn't.
Oh, it's a mystic code.
Okay, MP and also gives us a heal ability.
That's actually great.
Yeah. Okay, now we've done everything on this floor. Just gotta run over here to this corner. Okay, we're good. I now no longer care if anything on this level lives or dies.
Gil raises an eyebrow.
I mean, at that point, it'd be like, okay, I'm starting to rub off on her. Fuck you, get paid. One of Gil's, like, favorite philosophies.
Oh, wait, hang on. Hit that green thing on the left.
I thought that was a checkpoint out, but yeah, I'll do it. Okay.
Hey, there we go. Now we can just speed here.
So
yeah, the walkthrough says return from checkpoint, return to old school building, and head to my room.
Okay. Yeah. Even the game's telling us that. You want a warmer greeting from me? If you can spew that sort of nonsense, you're already used to this strange state of affairs. This much is more than enough for you. I suggest you use this excess energy of yours to go back to your room and rest already. I'll put it into consideration. Okay, I kind of love reading for Julius now that he's no longer just, I am trying to kill everyone in this place, so that way Leo can kill me and become a god. Kirei! Come on, man. That's student council room. This should be our room. At least our room's centrally located next to the bathrooms. Though I said, can we see which? Okay, it is male and female. They're on the other sides. So yeah, very convenient. Information matrix? Okay. Okay.
Ah.
Okay, Hans Christian Andersen, Kiera Sashoen, keyword, the three great authors. Strength, okay, don't got any of those.
I'm the reader because I know you like this, not like, but you slip up a lot, so I'll read these for you.
I thank you.
The three great authors of fairy tales known the world over, Grimm, Aesop, Andersen, and among them, he's the only one who wrote his original works. Whereas others were collectors and editors who compiled folklore, legends, and the like, he's the only one who made new stories as an author in the truest sense of the word. Such masterpieces include The Little Match Girl, The Little Mermaid, The Emperor's New Clothes, The Snow Queen, The Ugly Duckling, as well as others. In addition, it is said that the model for the girl in The Little Match Girl was Andersen's mother.
Huh. But yeah, I just wanted to point out, I had no idea that, like, literally the Emperor's New Clothes and the Ugly Duckling were also his. Wow. This man's been shaping my childhood since before I could have cognitive thought. Oh yeah.
Who, though poor, worked without pause to send Andersen through higher level education and left the world having never once experienced pleasure.
Oof.
Mommy issues, got it.
You know, I'm surprised we don't have that more with more servants. Sukikumu, it's gonna get me every time. Keyword, Dragon's Daughter. Oh, skill, territory creation. Okay, so let's start with Dragon's Daughter.
This servant was turned into a demon by the skill Innocent Monster. She may look like a devil, but her horns and tail are that of a dragon. So her canines aren't vampire fangs, but dragon fangs. Innocent Monster is a skill that twists one's past instead of being based on the image they've gained since their lifetime. Vlad III, who has the same skill, was made out as a monster after his death due to the work of a novelist, but she became seen as such due to her deeds in life. Territory creation B level. Constructs a prison castle and confines girls within. According to the records, the owner of the castle would capture 5 virgins a day, execute 3 to bathe in their blood, and keep 1 as a pet to torture to death. To the last remaining girl, she gave the right to choose. Do nothing and be killed, try to escape but be betrayed by the others and killed, be caught by the castle guards and killed, fall from the castle and have an accidental death, or barely escape with your life and indict the devil, and other such possibilities. Incidentally, the chances of successful escape are 1 in 1,000.
This is just full, like, character wank. I know the actual story behind the person involved. It's much worse. Terrible. Sociopaths should not be, literal nobles.
Well, we obviously gotta talk with our boy.
Yeah, I know.
どうした？俺との契約を切る気にでもなったか？よいぞ。一言あればいつでも首を落としてやろう。なんだ？違うのか？
You know, it should be said. I really should be like, you know, not so blasé about the casual death threats, but you're the one, like, actual rock in this world for me right now, and I'm really discovering stuff about myself as I go on. Apparently I had a, like, relationship with Rin Tosaka, and I'm gonna have to unpack that, so, honestly, you just being kind of a dick to me all the time, I'm cool with it.
では早々に迷宮探索に戻るがいい。このような納屋、戦いの後で休む程度しか使い道がないのだからな。
Oh.
Okay.
Didn't we already...
Oh, I think
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make sure to go through in case, like, we need to make sure to do this, like, at a certain time to proc. But I think it's also just because the game didn't think that we might actually look that. Okay, here we go. We withdrew from the Sakura Labyrinth and returned to my room. I extracted Rin's hidden secret garden. We drove Rin back, but she vanished like a phantom. It looks like it took more energy than I expected to search this unfamiliar labyrinth. The moment I laid down, a rapid sleep fell over me. Gilgamesh
Once again, I remind everybody that we're on the floor.
Yep. Or, it might possibly, because I just remembered this from when I started my playthrough of Extra for a second time, and I picked Tamamo. We could have an entire, like, bunch of desks that we all pushed together, because in that, she made, like, a half shrine out of all the desks piled up in the room.
Nah.
Gilgamesh also sits in his chair listlessly, with eyes looking half open. Wait, could it be that Gilgamesh feels sad rather than tired?
However, things are not well. I felt an rapture of becoming one of the weak, but this is simply too much. Being pushed about the entire time by such third-rate sermons is unbearingly disappointing of me.
It's not Gilgamesh's fault. His long sleep definitely enfeebles his body, but the core of this issue lies within my inadequacy. We were helpless against Lancer because Tsukiku Moon couldn't provide enough backup and direction. I failed as a master. I scold myself before I get my memories back. I need to retrain my body. There's also what Rin said. If I leave Tsukiku Moon, she'll turn the tables before I know it. I wonder about being overestimated, but to turn those words into truth, Gilgamesh and I need to gather more experience.
Fool, how many times must I tell you not to consider us as on the same level? You have tremendous hubris. My recovery and your growth are separate things. Do not dream of such things as fighting together. Enough absurdities.
Gilgamesh asserted we are not partners. Do not get the wrong ideas. I become terrified again. Compared to the gaze of those red eyes, Lancer's bloodlust is much lovelier.
Mongrel, hold that light tongue of yours. If you were a retainer of mine, I would be beheading you. However, I have descended from my gorgeous throne and am now but a mere king. I shall generously forgive such disrespect. Hang up a picture of kind me.
ridiculously condescending and spewing nonsense. And anyway, if you descend from the throne, doesn't that make you not a king anymore? What on earth is gorgeous and normal stuff?
Still, it is good that you reflected and attribute failure not due to your servant, but due to your own inadequacy.
Also fair enough, Simon Simps.
That is your strong point. Your disposition towards constantly asking questions is menial, but you are also discerningly humble. Is this what they call submissive? What that Lancer said was correct. It gorgeously stirs up one's sadistic inclinations. Ha! Gil just called you a bottom.
Could it be? Did that gorgeous class name start to grow on him? Then being way too self-conscious, or templation, is how to describe this pompous king.
Hmm? You say something.
I shake my head in denial, nuh-uh, as if I want to deal with such a dangerous template as this. But my assumptions wasn't pulled out of thin air. This person is carrying secrets. If I can bring them to light, I should be able to understand this servant on a deeper level.
A secret garden or whatnot? I have no past in need of a burial, but I do carry as many secrets as there are stars in the sky. A king is one who gathers pleasures from all over the world. I lack not in love affairs. Still, none of us should be the people to hear of. That is what I tired of that too. Too much of a good thing and such. They are not things to be spoken of proudly. After all, others recite the king's legend. If you're not greatly deluded, then believe that I will not speak of them myself.
So he says, though it seems Gilgamesh has a secret garden as well, I may as well try to catch a star and then... might as well try catch a star, then ask to talk about it. Oh!
So if I remember correctly, there are like two types of endings. There's a normal ending, and then there's a servant ending, which you can only get by unlocking your servant's secret garden.
Okay.
And Gil's is like weirdly specific.
Well, good to know. Luckily, though, there's apparently a walkthrough to some degree.
Let's see here. Oh, here it is. You'll need to use items 10 times, use skills 30 times, and spend 300,000 SM. These statistics do not carry over between playthroughs and must be met again each time.
So I just need to use one skill 10 times. Okay, yeah.
No, use items 10 times, skills 30 times.
All good, Master Wolf. Thanks for coming by, and as always, don't ever worry. We have VODs, and we also upload VODs to YouTube, so everything's in a playlist, so if you have to jump out of a stream, the ending will be there for you somewhere. The first night since I extracted an SG, there have been no recoil on my install of the 5 meditations. I feel great. First thing is to stop by a student council room. I'll need advice on what to do now.
Ohayou gozaimasu. それでは全員揃ったところで今後の方針を話し合いましょう。まずはミス遠坂について。彼女は自分のことをエゴと呼んでいました。さくらの話ではあのミス遠坂は本体から流出したコピー。
電脳魔ウィザードが刺激するファミリアゴブリンの類だな。
Wow, we've been dealing with Goblin Rin. I love it.
I was about to say, Rin confirmed Goblin.
Nobody tell Bracky.
人格をコピーした分身となると容量がいくつあっても足りん。
市場ではそうでしょうね。リンさんはムーンセルの演算機能で自分の分身を動かしているんだと思います。
なるほど。月の女王と名乗ったのは伊達ではありませんね。あの分身は A ランクのマスター性能でした。それでクォーターということは本体がどれほど強力なのか逆算できます。ことは予想以上に厄介なようです。今は少しずつでも分身を攻略していくことが近道かもしれません。次に桜迷宮について、シールドの奥に新たな階層が確認されています。これより下の階層は表側に通じていると見ていいでしょう。なぜなら
遠坂凛が守っていたからだが、奴は月の裏側から出さないと宣言した。
Oh no, I just thought of something that's horrible and I hate it. What if Rin is literally trying to keep us on the far side of the moon? Because I don't want you to fucking die.
Very possible, and in line with her.
Yeah. We gotta remember, we're Shiro coded. So yeah, this all tracks.
であるなら、道が塞がれていた理由は一つ。あの迷宮が外に通じているからだ。
はい、それが論理的帰結というものです。まあ、なぜミス遠坂がこんな強行に及んだのか。我々を月の裏側に閉じ込め、おかしなランサーをサーバントにし、その経緯は依然として不明ですが、確かなことは彼女が我々の知っている遠坂凛とは違うということです。
You're right, I'm not in agreement. I think back to the carnage of that torture chamber I saw in the castle. I don't think Rin would do such a thing, and even if she did, there must be some reason for it.
そうでしょうか。レディ・リンは聖杯戦争でも我々の最大の敵でした。
Excuse me, I'm the one who actually kicked your ass. I would like some props here.
今回の強行も
Justice for
レオ
Nero,
を
just
打倒す
saying.
るための作戦かもしれません。彼女は合理主義者でした。マスターたちから魔力を奪い、自らを強化することも辞さないのでは。
I hate to say it, but I can't refute that. Rin Tosaka could sometimes be a nice person, while at other times be a level-headed wizard. She might really have cast aside her pride, intending to beat Leo otherwise.
I don't think Rin is like that.
Okay. No, Gawain's opinion only amounts to a possibility. The Rin Tosaka that I know wouldn't do such a thing. She would just try to assassinate me.
ミス遠坂に限ってそんなことは絶対にないと断言します。
それはなぜですか？私には状況的にイーブンに思いますけど。
簡単ですよ。僕はある意味誰よりもミス遠坂を信用していますから。彼女は正気を失っています。何らかの方法で正気に戻したい。それが今後の生徒会の方針です。異論のある人はいますか？
Leo. For some reason, a warm feeling was welling up inside me. I never knew Leo trusted Rin, his rival in the Holy Grail War, so much. Oh no. I think Leo's got a crush on Rin, which, again, everything canonical about Rin is on brand.
では、次のオペレーションはミス遠坂と接触し、彼女の言動から何があったのかを探ることになります。ですが、サーバントとランサーの実力差はまだ埋められません。僕は会長ですから、おいそれと生徒会室から動けません。ですので、しばらくは撤退を基本にして、桜迷宮で経験を積みましょう。
そうだな。せめてもう一人まともに戦えるサーバントがいればいいのだが。
You are all lucky that Gil is not killing you. Since he's the president, he can't leave the student council room, he says. That reasoning aside, I need Leo to back me up. It would definitely be great if we had one more master with a sustained servant contract, but...
あれ？用務員室のジナコさん、サーバントと契約してますよ。
Whip crack head turn.
何？
なんですって？
I was really hoping Leo would go in with a Nandato! That's my favorite of all of the Nani subgenres. Simon, this game actually takes place in an alternate timeline. It is technically canon, but all of the games are basically in their own universe. Because the next game after Tixdixl is also canon. And was made canon specifically because they didn't have enough characters in the original Grand Order and they had to steal from Tixdixl.
人の装備を作るなんてプライバシーの侵害っす。
おや、盗み聞きはプライバシーの侵害ではないと。ま、害がないようなので放置していましたが、事情が変わりました。貴重な戦力を寝かせてはおけません。ジラコさんをここに連れてきてください。
I didn't see this coming at all. I don't think I can convince Jinako that easily, but I'll try. I head to the janitor's closet anyway. Why is it my job to deal with all of this? She's just downstairs. You could do this. In all honesty, you're as strong as some servants. You should go do this, or come with me into the labyrinth. Sakura, you're doing great. I love you. Just keep being yourself.
All right, so a couple things here. According to this walkthrough, let's see here.
While you do that, 1 second here. Gato, stop being yourself. Learn to be useful. Okay, I'm done.
All right, yes, go to the janitor's room.
I also just realized, this is the third time I've actually realized this, but the first time I've only talked about it. I just realized that I love switching between the voices of, it starts out just nervous Moon, and then by halfway through the thing, we just get to exasperated, anxiety, tired Moon of just, what's going on, guys? Can we just not?
I will say, apparently you need to keep your hands on at least 2,000.
Okay. Sorry, I was also just thinking of, like, you know, just buying a bunch of items to help get towards that secret garden.
Fair. Just for, apparently money is required for this future bit here.
Gotcha. The door of the janitor's closet is shut tight.
Oh, though plain, it's quite a sturdy lock. To avoid people by gathering 1,000 padlocks. It's a plebeian's materialism. So, what now? Will you find keys for each and every one of these trifling locks and carefully open them one by one?
Actually, there's only one thing I can do. I put my hand on the door and start shouting while trying to force it open. Jinako Karagiri, I need to talk to you. Open up.
You know, I like this trash goblin. I'll voice her. No thanks. Who do you think you are, my mom? Just leave me the hell alone. I mean, leaving here would be stupid. Going back to the Holy Grail War means killing each other, you know? Why would I want that? Not to mention, this place is the best. I don't know who's paying the electric bill here, but the network here is lightning fast.
You know what? Mood. I feel like Jinako is going to be several people in this, like, chat or call spirit animal.
And this hard drive isn't in terabytes, it's unlimited! I can enjoy all kinds of I can enjoy all of Earth's amusements, and I don't even need my protein shakes. If you want to leave this paradise, that means you're the weirdos. Cultish. I'm gonna chill, being the winner over here. You can have your, Sakura hedge maze. Go have fun killing yourselves out there.
I'm not getting through to her. Jinako has no intention of listening to us. Since she was eavesdropping on our conversation in the student council room, she would already know what's going on. I also want to point out one thing. Jinako, above game, everyone in this call knows who your servant is. How did you not win the Grail?
I actually don't remember.
She wasn't in the last game. Literally, she was added for this game, and unless they tell us in this game, we will not know. But literally, she should have. We should have had no chance. But then again, the game was set up so that you literally had a fight with one of every class, and the Lancers in those runs were Ku and Vlad. And since she declared I want nothing to do with this, a half-hearted attempt at convincing her won't get me into that room. Gilgamesh?
Oh,
it broke! He broke it! The enraged Gilgamesh strike destroys the multi-layered lock.
talking fat is the height of absurdities. Why not show us that unseemly flesh of yours?
Hey man, don't body shame.
当然であろう。王に人の心などあるもの。特に自堕落な女には情けはかけぬ。
Randomly just flexing the tenets of the 3 different kings from Fate Zero there.
さあ、その集体をさらけ出す時だ。その後、俺自らの手で肉という肉を骨まで削ぎ落としてやる。
Gilgamesh rushes into the room and reaches out to the snail, Jinako Kawagiri sprawled out on the futon. Right before.
Oh no.
Oh, what? Oh, this pretty bitch!
Oh, you didn't know that was her servant?
Oh.
I legit didn't know.
Oh.
Like I said, she had no reason to lose.
Him. He has arrived.
Also, this guy's just like, oh great, another god king. I will just repress that trauma.
手を引け英雄。見た通りの生き物だが、ジナコは俺の主人だ。手を出されれば、こちらも出さねばならん。
All I'm imagining is the gif of like the whose line isn't anyway, where the guy just shows up and goes, "Guys, want to fight?"
Yeah, how to start a fight? You guys want to start a fight? I just love remnants of just like, that's her servant. Boy, don't worry. There's no hate. He is beautiful. Gilgamesh stops moving. And not because that light surprised him, Gilgamesh is genuinely amazed by the power of the servant before us. A black and gold lean figure, tranquil yet spear-sharp eyes, wrapped in a length of white hair. His tightly shut lips signified his quiet disposition. This is Jinako's servant. Even an amateur like me, as a master, can tell from a glance the servant is a match for Leo's Gawain. Or he might be an even greater Holy Spirit. Yes. By several magnitudes. Maybe it's possible that, even unpenalized, Gilgamesh might not be able to budge this servant a single inch.
出てきちゃった。何が俺の主人だすか。買い出しもすれ監視もできないくせに、サーバント面だけは一丁前っすね。
Damn.
You literally you can't
internet. You're useless to me.
Well, no, specifically, you can't get me food or keep track of keep track of my like fucking Instagram reel.
そうだな。俺の先導スキルはお前の卓越した嵐技術に遠く及ばない。しかし、自明の理。その域に達するには人生の大半を無駄に使うよりあるまい。
Also, just just looking at his art too, I didn't realize that they drew him like a fucking Hades character.
They sure did.
武芸に生きた俺にはお前の技術はあまりに遠い。一種異様にさえ見える。実に大したものだ。何の役に立つかは理解できないが、他人の評価にそれほどの情熱を持つと。俺には真似のできん苦行。我が主人ジナコカリギリ。お前は何のために生きている？
I just want to say right now, what he literally just said is a overly long version of "Bitch, you live like this."
これだい。金。カール
Oh, she just straight name drops him.
Karna! Is that the servant's true name? Wait. And was it Jinako herself that let it slip? That means...
そうっすよ。僕は聖杯戦争にも興味はないし。だってこいつ全然役に立たないし。掃除も苦手、冗談も苦手、ゲームも下手。口を開ければ僕へのため出しばかり。
You know what? Fair. You know what you want? You're staying in your lane, and all you got is someone who's being judgmental.
エリートゲーマーの僕には全然ふさわしくないハズレサーバント。それがこのカルナさん。そんな彼と一緒に戦うなんて不可能です。ああ、ジーナコさんショータサーバントが欲しかったのにな。
Oh, she's a Shota.
I hate it.
あのエロ女のアンデルセンターみたいな天真爛漫な美少年なら飯馬だったのに。いや、まだ会話とか録音してないんですけど、きっと天使のような声と性格のはず。ジナコさんそのあたり目ざといっすよ。
Bruh.
I was about to say, a good eye. I'm sorry, but both physically and metaphorically, you have a strong astigmatism. Karna is defending Jinako without saying a word. Karna's vigilance must be why Gilgamesh hasn't said a word. I don't feel any hostility from Karna, but I don't see any openings either. That silent fighting spirit of his is clearly more than Gilgamesh can handle. Also, 1 second, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, so let me just throw up the screen real quick. So everybody, stretch your water, drink your legs. We will be right back.
Stream is ours now.
Yes.
Burn everything to the ground. Yep, right. Exactly, robot. Time to riot. I would like to just state, for the record, not related to anything at all, that I have acquired a scone with clotted cream and jam, and I am delighted.
Ooh.
I return.
Hello, welcome back.
Okay, let me just bring the screen back up. Also, now I wasn't preparing for her to like just dead drop Karna's name, so now I can actually tell a funny story. Zako, are you still here?
Yeah.
So, back when I still regularly played FGO, it was during one of those guaranteed pulls where you get like a guaranteed 5-star because you played the game long enough. But because of the rules, it's like you could only pull from servants based on class. So I rolled because I wanted a decent archer or lancer because they were grouped together. In that same pool, I got Karna and Arjuna, and then had to deal with all of that tension for a while I played. Yeah. And if you don't know about Arjuna and Fate, look up... Oh, man, I can't remember. What was Fate? It's Prototype, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Which, oh boy. That's the thing. I actually think I have that on my computer. I should check. There's no need to even guess what the outcome would be if we fought the Servant. The funny thing is, the only one who didn't know how outmatched we were was Karna's master, Jinako.
悪いな。今回はお前たちが正しい。ジナコの言い分は子供のわがままに近い。
僕は子供じゃないっす。これでも立派な。いや、立派なヤングアダルトっす。
Proper.
I was about to say...
Young.
Yeah, I was about to say, X to down. If I pull up your, like, data and you are 30 and over, I'm gonna start shaking you.
だが、下級には下級なりの矜持があることも知ってほしい。今回はそれでよしと引いてもらえないか。
Karna quietly coerces us, or rather, he sincerely entreats us. We'll probably get into a fight with Karna if we try to pressure Jinako. And even if we do go together with Jinako into the Sakura Labyrinth, she probably won't fight.
I want to point out...
Go ahead.
Karna's just here.
Yeah. He is the person saying this is a Wendy's.
Exactly. No, he's just here. He doesn't get paid enough.
I literally imagined him with the fucking visor flat bill.
Good.
Karna is right. All we can do for now is back down.
Actually, you know what it is? Kirei is the owner, Karna is the manager.
Yeah.
That is so valid.
Yeah.
But Gilgamesh doesn't.
Yeah.
But Gilgamesh doesn't move an inch. His gaze slides from Jinako to Karna. He smirks and then he gives a seemingly affectionate yet malicious smile to Karna, steeped with hostility. Gil, put your murder boner back in your pants.
Why do you think that loincloth is there? I'll see myself out.
Let me put it this way: that front guard on his lower half, that's literally just to be the warning bell.
Yep. I'll see myself out. It's fine.
命と等しい宝物を捧げる覚悟があっての不損であろう。なあ、施しの英雄よ。その貧相な体で、この上何を俺に捧げるというのだ。
He is literally saying, "You can't talk to me. Do you even lift?"
今は何もない。できることは確約だけだ。
All I can do is make a commitment.
命の断りを与えた最低者。この首が落ちる運命があるのなら、それをお前に委ねよ。まだ人の世界が小さい黎明にのみ地上をすべた最古の男よ。その力で俺を砕けるものならば。よく言った。その確約必ず果たそう。どうやら我らは真逆のあり方だ。
I want to point out this entire encounter between the two of them is just a really long-winded "Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?"
Yep. That's one of my favorite ever Shakespearean references. So yeah, that's why we're friends, Saris.
Uh-huh.
よもや俺にも目的ができようとはな。それまでになくしたものを拾っておけ。
Gilgamesh backed away along with that petrifying bloodlust in the room.
礼を言う。協力はできないが、ジナクはこの通り寂しがり屋だ。懲りずに訪れ。
Robot, I can't agree with you more. That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, Gilgamesh is like, "Oh yeah, I am ready to fucking fight." Karna is just like, "Again, great, another God King. I love dealing with those. Worked out so great for me in the past. I'm just gonna keep dealing with my goblin child. Thank you."
ジーナコさん寂しくなんかないっす。あんた僕のお父さんっすか？
すまんが、年齢的に無理がある。弟ということにしておいてくれ。
Dreams.
そこはお兄さんと言うべきでしょう。
I just want Kara to turn around to her. I'm a heroic spirit. I most definitely died young. What a strange pair. Their speech and personalities are at grips with each other, but even though Jinako seriously despises Karna, the mood doesn't feel that hostile. Karna probably respects Jinako. As a result, Jinako is just throwing a tantrum by herself.
もういい。少しは協力すればいいんでしょ？
Yes!
これからは生徒会会議にモニターから参加してあげる。だから早く出ていけ。
I'm just sitting here imagining the defeated, you know, like how in anime they'll have that defeated like emote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just imagining that that's him right now. Even though that's not his talk sprite, I'm just imagining that like,
Oh yeah.
it's fine. It's like he's the dog inside the house that's on fire. The dog is Karna.
The worst part is I think I remember which master was Karna's in Apocrypha because him appearing in this game put him in Apocrypha. And he only slightly went up.
Huh? Correct.
Yeah, he had the fat guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, that guy was shitty, but at least he was actively trying to do something.
私、ジナコさんもう寝る。 なんか面白いイベントが発生したら起きてやるっす。
Leave behind the now locked janitor's closet. How is it locked? You destroyed the locks! Can't expect this would happen, but I guess there's no helping it. I still feel a little uneasy with Gilgamesh and I, but let's begin our search at the Sakura Labyrinth.
Alright, so, firstly, head back... oh, wait. Actually... Okay, yes. Just in case, go ahead and save here.
Okay, save state.
And then, yeah, follow the instructions and head to the second floor. Oh, no, the labyrinth, second floor.
Oh, okay.
I know, Runewalker says the fat guy had Siegfried. Karna was on the other team.
Oh, yeah, they didn't really focus that much on the first two books. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's because, there wasn't any other masters on the second team. Now I remember. But thank you for that, Runewalker. Oh! Oh, get ready for another cutscene. Hi, Rin. We enter a new floor and soon come to a wide expanse. To the left, there's a path. In front of us is...
やっぱり来たわね。ほんと人の話を聞かないんだから。
Rin! Or maybe one of Rin's other selves. I didn't think she'd just be waiting for us, though.
でも今回に限って許してあげる。というか注文通りの行動ありがとう。あなたはそうでなくっちゃね。
ほう、欲にくらんだいい目をしているではないか雑種。再起に追われ本性を表したか。
Man just said, use a greedy bitch.
Listen, she's gotta eat. That's literally Rin's whole subplot in the other thing is how much she is just working to get money to afford her magic and also not lose her house.
相変わらず目障りなサーバントね。うるさいからここでへこましてもいいんだけど。まあ大事なお客様ですし、その元気今回は私のために使ってもらおうかしら。外に出たいならこの奥に進むしかないわ。でも
Oh!
ご覧の通り通路には邪魔者がいるわ。こいつを倒して先に進めるかしら。
Woof.
待ってください。映像で解析したところ、その適正プログラムは特別性です。戦闘は極力避けてください。
Instead of 3 heads, it's got 3 eyes.
今の声ってレオ？あいつも旧校舎に放り込まれたんだ。ま、どうでもいいけど、レオの言う通り、こいつはかなり手強いわよ。今のサーバントじゃ倒すのは難しいかもね。
Okay, now I'm convinced that she is literally just, I am doing this so you don't go forward and fucking die. Please, just stop. Go back to the school. Just live. We can figure this out later.
でも、今回は私が助けてあげる。魚心あれば水心ありってね。
This time, as if she won't do it again, and again, and again, and again.
Wait, what? Hang on.
She's literally being like, hey, do you want to buy a loot box to make this fight easier?
楽をしたかったら指定額を振り込みなさい。名付けて、遠坂マネーイズパワーシステム。
Now I know why we need 2,000. What did you say?
遠坂マネーイズパワーシステム。
I just realized that's what it literally says on the top of it.
And PS.
兄さん、お茶を入れてくれますか？ 渋くて熱いの。ちょっと気分を変えたいので。
あまりの恐ろしさに声も出ないよね。あとはあなた
Yeah, that's a word for it.
実力で倒すかお
No,
金を
Robots isn't the best. She's still in her capitalism phase.
じゃあね。せいぜい私の預金を潤しなさい。
Huh. Damn. I was so astonished that I went and lost sight of Rin.
才気あふれると言わざるを得ん。あの女、間抜けかと思ったが、理にかなった奴隷運用を心得ている。
Yep, she's in her capitalism phase, Gilgamesh. We already covered that.
敵の命を奪うことと、金銭を稼ぐことは別だ。敵対勢力を疲労させながら、
Oh no, he respects her.
こう売る大変な友人を持ったな。友は選べと言ったが、訂正しよう。
Stop it.
あれは
Get some help.
面白い
Listen,
女だ。
listen. We all know, unironically, Gilgamesh would be a fan of Gordon Gekko.
それはそれとして
That is.
俺の黄金はやらんぞ。
He is the actual Wolf of Wall Street, the guy who basically helped push us into further capitalism.
Fair enough.
I didn't see this coming at all, but I get the logic behind it. For the time being, let's try to search the area around here.
So yeah, you can go ahead and explore the area.
I was hoping there's 100, like, schmeckles in here. I am actually fuming at that! Go fuck yourself! There was no treasure!
I need the clip of What You Say from Imogen Heap's song. Yeah.
She badgers you into putting some S in and puts a shiny, empty treasure right there. It's plain as day. Miss Tosaka, it isn't that hard to imagine what the next SG is. I love that Gil is the most offended. How dare you give me a mystery bag?
Oh, that's a clip and a half. Oh.
Okay, I do have to applaud that. That is actually great game design. That's the perfect thing. Is like if the people in the in the game react the same way as you to fuckery, then yes, I love it.
Reckless behavior.
The funny thing is, shekels have been a thing on my account for so long, especially since Callie helped give me my shekel sign. But it became such a thing when we were doing C4. Bangarang Aliko is actually... So I looked it up. Shekels are a measurement of gold, weighing up to or about like 3 or 4 pounds. So that's how they are as a currency.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Ah. Oh.
Hardly an enigma.
Oh, well.
And there's the money we need.
Well, there's more to it.
Oh. Please elaborate.
Shit, hang on. Okay, yes, there is something extra that we can do in the real world after we clear this map.
Okay, so I have to go through all of this then?
Yes.
That's fine, at least it helps us grind, because grinding becomes this very stupid part of this game later on.
見るからに三流よな。さて、どうでも。遊ぶとする。秋のやつをさせるな。
There we go. I figured out the pattern.
当然だ。褒めんぞ。今のが貴様の最善か。 見るからに三流よな。さて、どうで持ちこたえ
Sorry, I have some wrestling news I need to share real quick.
Okay.
So there's this indie promotion in America called Spark. Its gimmick is that it's Japanese women's wrestling, or Joshi, in America. That's their whole thing.
Oh yeah, and
They just announced that anybody who sponsors their shows gets a tax deductible from it. Because apparently they're being sponsored by a charity called Empowering Artists Everywhere, the Fractured Atlas.
Uh-huh.
So technically it's legit because you're supporting a charity.
Huh.
Which is wacky.
俺を愚弄するか。年始の福袋かこれは。
But you know what? They are coming overseas to try to bring a form of art from their country to ours. You know what? Good on them. Okay, that part of the map's clear. Anything else? I think we are good. And so now I just pay off the monster cost and then go back to the real world?
Not quite. You go back to the real world first. It won't progress or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you go return to the old school. Now head up to the student council room.
Okay, just one second. I know this guy had something interesting last time we talked to him, so I'm just checking him. You should have a map of the Sakura Labyrinth if you're ever thinking, man, this is so small, then press the select button. Then you'll be able to see a bigger map. Be careful though, it won't show you places you haven't been before. Okay. Okay, I'm only gonna do that in the actual labyrinth. Gateau? Oh, okay.
Oh, you can talk to everybody. But you specifically want to talk to Leo, but I don't mind chatting it up with everybody else.
That's fine. I'm literally walking up to him. Talking to you is a social tax. Just tax me now.
You think that I have money, Moon? Not to brag, but before this I was a beggar monk who didn't know where his next dinner would come from. Never had any money or much else. Oh, so you're talking to the NPC to see who can loan you money if you somehow didn't get it.
You're asking me about money? I'm sorry. I wish I could help you in as many ways as I can, but the moon cell doesn't pay any wages. Thus, I am, one could say, penniless. And what was that?
I just said ouch.
Yeah. Sakura, as someone who only just was given enough money to be considered a livable wage, I feel for you. And the labyrinth's value of currency, its excess memory, is different than what's on the near side of the moon. I wonder what it is about the name Sakuramint. For some reason, it feels incredibly malicious. So you need some money to pay rent, Osaka. Sorry, try someone else. I don't think I can arrange for anything.
Keep talking to him.
Money? Why are you asking? I thought I already told you I can't arrange for anything. If you want to borrow, then try someone else. Besides a Harway if possible. Keep talking?
Keep talking.
Persistent, aren't you? Stop bugging me. Try someone else, got it? I have no money. Julius! Julius! If you won't respond, shall I mess with you? Stop it. Damn, people like you are so... Fine, you win. Put your hand out.
Hey, chump change.
Huh, that's it? Figures that he's Leo's older brother, he would give me something a bit more generous. Beggars can't be choosers. Even I told you again and again that I didn't have any money. I may be a Harway, but outside of the mission, I didn't ever have money to throw around. Or even needed to, anyway. What I just handed over to you is absolutely everything I can call my own. Oh! I didn't know. That makes 800 SM really heavy. I can't just take everything he owns. So I'll give this back to Julius. No, it's your money now. If you can't beat her in Tosaka, we're all in big trouble. You don't need to worry about it. Find any way you can to make good use of it. He decisively shot down the return, so I reluctantly pulled my hand back. It's only right to give my thanks with a bow and thank you. I'll return Julius's goodwill by getting Rin Tosaka's SG for sure. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I just want to point out, remember how I infiltrated this entire moon? I came in as a teacher. You thought I had money?
Now we talk to Leo.
That's a big mood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You need money? Sure, no problem. For you, Tsukiko, I'll lend as much as you need. For now, yes, does 100,000-ish SM sound alright?
100,000-ish? These rich kids from Western European financial conglomerate are something else. It looks like he would add 2 zeros if I asked. I sprang to borrow it when suddenly it hit me. Why does Leo have that much money on the far side?
Oh, I forgot this place. Yeah, I thought I might need some just in case, so I exchanged it at the commissary. That priest is a pretty sharp businessman. He charged me an exorbitant rate of 100 to 1.
What?
But I'll be satisfied so long as it helps you, Tsukiko. We're friends, after all.
Leo! You're really looking out for your girl Tsukiko Moon. So let's get this said and done.
By the way, the interest rate is 10% every 10 days.
Huh?
If I were to lend you 100,000 SM, then after 10 days, it would become 110,000 SM. So, fine print. Nice, right? This loaning technique has been passed down from generation to generation. The Haraway Tentress system.
I love that you can see the delay in chat because everyone's like, "My man!" And now we have seen the error of our ways. What did you say? The reason the Haraway's gotten so big couldn't have been through whoa. This isn't something I should stick my nose in. I'll let that stay buried. So, Leo.
Rest and rest. Pieces and pieces.
Yeah. So, Leo, my friend, maybe we could think about a more reasonable sum to start this loan off with?
No, 100,000 SM is the lowest I'll go. What will you do with any less? Don't cup noodles go for like 8,000?
He is literally the meme from fucking I can't remember the show's name. How much are a banana? $10?
Oh, Parks and no, not Parks and Rec. Damn it.
Arrested Development, just remembered.
Yes. Go on, make your decision. I myself will be fine with whatever you choose.
Now that it's come to this, I'll just have to...
You want it?
I do?
Yes.
Gotta do what you gotta do! I'll be decisive here and borrow from Leo.
Alright, I'm lending you 100,000 SM, Tsukiko. Be sure to stick to your budget.
Man, Leo's smile is shinier than usual. On the other hand, I'm breaking out into a cold sweat. I wonder why!
Please do your best, Tsukiko. Even if you don't pay me back, it'll be amusing. No, since we're friends, please don't worry about it.
I'll pay him back. If there's any chance of me paying him back, then I'll have to work hard and do it as soon as possible. Yes, I've made a solid pledge for my heart.
So, here's the secret to this.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm understanding this correctly. Okay, so if I'm reading this right.
Also, we never did this. Who wants to check out Gil's secret garden?
I'll do it.
I love that everyone's just topless, covered in flowers.
Sir.
We don't even know his height.
Amazing.
So what am I doing, Zako?
Okay, let's see here. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so talk to Kirei.
いらっしゃいませ。
You look like someone with troubles. Care to talk about them with a supervisor turned clerk like me?
Good timing. I'll try asking him for some advice about money.
I'm not one to talk, but what kind of person would ask a commissary clerk to lend them money? Or could this be human unpredictability? I'm delighted. Delighted, and yet... Unfortunately, this is the one thing I can't help with. Since ancient times, money has flowed from customer to shop, not the other way around. Just as the flow of time is eternal, so too is the flow of money. Money is something that customer gives to me. This is the universe's providence. I shall engage in absurdity for no man.
どんな手を打つ気かな。
Or perhaps you're prepared to reject the universe? You're that resolute?
Despite all that, basically, does he just really not want to admit he doesn't have any money?
ま、売り上げが出るのなら。
Not at all.
どちら
Like
で
they
も
say,
いいわ。
money doesn't grow on trees. Well, you going to buy something?
これは最高の上得意。
And you do want to buy something.
その財、
Going to Mr. Codes? Well, actually, that could come in handy later, but try items. There it is. You want the classic sailor uniform.
これだな。
There we go.
I can still afford that too. Do you want me to get it?
Sure, why not?
持っていけ。
In case we need a lot of SP for something, and we still have enough for the thingy. Perfect.
Wait a second, what's all this stuff?
I think this is all stuff that you already have.
Never saw it, but okay.
またのお越しを。
Yeah, this is why I'm confused on why those things exist, because they're not equipable here. Go to item. Okay, so they're an item of some kind.
Oh,
I'll
it's an
figure
item
don't-
for Gilgamesh.
The classical girl uniform we just bought.
I just want to actually say this: knee-high socks, accessory for females. Bold of you to judge. I've seen that on everybody.
They were a big thing in the 80s, apparently.
Yeah. Also, hey, holy cow, how you doing?
Nothing's cuter than a twink in knee highs. Okay, so these are just costumes, is what they're talking about. Because we already have it, it's just equipped to him.
Okay.
Because see, his costume down there said golden armor.
We just don't know how to change costumes.
I don't think we could change costumes. It's just something we're gonna have to deal with.
so now where am I
All right,
going?
now we can head back. And we can pay off the charge.
Securement? Apparently it's the official sounding name for the currency used in the far side of the moon. Somehow, I got some over the course of things, but it seems to be different from the PPT money used in the Holy Grail War. Since PPT is a digital currency usable only for doing things in the Holy Grail War, it holds no meaning here in the far side of the moon. SM is a magical energy itself. It appears to be a definable source even in an imaginary number space.
Oh, neither memories nor riches. Always the bumbling ape, aren't you, mongrel?
Now you laugh! Maybe we should visit the commissary again and see how much those glittery ornaments of yours sell for. Anyway, all I can do is work hard and get some SM. I think of a way to make money without Gilgamesh.
Did you not insert it? Okay, there we go.
They basically had to give us our lore drop first. Confirming payment.
Holy cow, extra CCC is basically a different timeline version of extra.
Yeah, it's... Well, actually, no, I think it's a sequel to the timeline.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the same timeline. It's just, like, because it's basically a time loop where the things sort of happen, but then the ending starts this game.
Yeah, they basically were like, okay, you could take Fate Extra as a standalone game with its ending, but this is if some things happened and expanded that ending in different ways, and then Extella becomes a thing, which I still need to play. Well, actually, no. Play Extella, need to beat Extella all the way, and then play the one after it. And we're not going to talk about Samurai.
I still need to play that.
Ha! Alright, now we should be able to beat the gatekeeper enemy. I'm about to teach you that money grudges ain't pretty. I love that. Yeah, that's the fan translator saying that. This was a labor of love that took 5 years.
Damn.
The minuscule nothing we got from that.
Well, if this is all there is, then I would enjoy the disgraceful sight of that woman herself much more. However...
Sarah, you were going.
Sorry, I was fixing my mic. Well done with your business there. It appears that you defeated the gatekeeper enemy with nary a scratch.
Gawain? What's he doing here?
By my lord's orders, I have come to collect the money owed by you, Sonny. 100,000 SM is in all. I would like to ask you to pay back the sum in full, here and now.
Now? We did literally just finish beating the enemy, but he didn't have to come all the way down into the labyrinth just to collect that debt.
I understand that it is too sudden. This is an oversight that I myself made. I am terribly sorry. I'm glad I was able to loan you the 100,000 SM, Tsukino, but I was forgetting something very important. In this school, time does not flow. Thus, the Haraway Tentor system makes no sense. Simply idling is a waste if things won't get interesting. Now, with your goal met, I thought about collecting sent Gawain over to you. So literally, he's taking the money back because he realized he can't charge interest.
Yep, but also, the worst part is, my friend, Your goal is flawed. I have no money and no way of earning that.
Oh, funny that. I look forward to your repayment.
This is ridiculous! If things don't get interesting... is that what this damn president just said? Since we're friends, what was that statement supposed to mean then? I can't help but shiver at how I fell to the very bottom of the hierarchy that sprang forth from within the student council. And hey, Gawain, doesn't it hurt your knightly pride being made to do such dirty jobs?
Keep having mic problems, sorry. If a lord wished it, a knight would even enter matrimony with a senior woman. Such is our duty. I think of collections as rather cute.
Gawain, stop inserting your fetish into everything.
Now then, the idle chatter ends here. I would like for you to please repay the money we've lent to you by Leo.
Now I've got no one else to turn to. I borrowed from Leo a sum of 100,000 SM. Now I guess I'll have to.
Okay, so there are two ways we can go about this.
So first of all, you saying that I am just doing this. Okay.
So we can either A, give him back all the money that we have currently, which will reduce us to 0, or, well, you can try to keep it.
What is the benefit to actually keeping it? Because we have like $1,000.
I mean, you just get to keep your money.
It appears that Sunny does not possess enough money. What shall we do, Leo?
Then we have no choice. We'll make do with everything they have on hand, Gawain.
Sir. And I shall be taking all of the money on your person now. The total amounts to this. What do you say, Leo?
Yes, you're very strapped, I see. But there's nothing we can do about it. Please return, Gawain.
Sir. The amount is base. I shall return. Then, my lady, I wish you all the best in your future battles.
Fool, how dreadfully dull. You will not at least show me that you have the backbone to shirk a debt, mongrel?
And thus the storm has passed. From this point forward, I wonder how the president and I are going to get along working side by side. Gil, I was not fighting one of the senior bosses of the last game over what was maybe 2,000 shekel bucks, whatever they call it.
So here's what would have happened if you had tried to keep your money. Gawain would have kicked the shit out of you.
I know.
He would have beaten you and take the money and reduced you to 1 HP, but it plays it out like a game over.
All right, we'll get to...
Which is extra funny because the health fountain was right behind us.
Yeah. Dude, Jinako, you should not be throwing stones at anybody. Leo, I paid her 2% of what you paid me. And that was after I frivolously, used your money.
Oh, god damn it.
こう見えても私だって苦しいのよ。ランさんのやつとにかく派手好きでさ、もっと大きなお風呂が欲しいって言うから、それなりの資金が必要なの。そんなわけでドバッとみゆきよろしくね。
必要な金策はランサーによるものか。しかし浪費癖のあるサーバントとはますますもってどしがたい。
So now we gotta re-earn money again.
契約する相手を間違えたな。軍師としてはなかなかのものだが、進化を食わせるために奔走しているようでは、王に財とは進化に貢がせるもの。遠坂凛、月の女王を名乗るにはいささか勤勉すぎる女よ。
I understand Rin's situation a bit better now. It sounds like that Lancer is the culprit here. It's not like I can't sympathize with having a servant that doesn't listen to you. But that aside, what's happening now is that she's pressing me for even more money. Around and around, my ticking bank account goes all around. Am I going to let Rin keep swindling me, or am I going to be ready for the fight to the death? The destiny of one who pays to win is so heavy, so bitter, and this happened like at least 10 years before gacha gaming became like regular in Japan.
Let's and Honkai Star Rail.
Dude, we don't ask how much friends have spent on their gacha games. We just let them wail.
Alright, so yeah, gotta explore the floor again.
I'm fine with that, but it's also been about 3-ish hours, so I just want to know how good we are on time.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, I'm good with pausing here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you are down to pause, I think now is a great time to pause.
Yeah, then just let me save here, and then we can find somewhere to raid. And we already know our raid messages. People die if they are killed. So, So give me a second here to put
I don't know. I kind of grew partial to this as a Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, this is Wendy's.
Okay, give me 1 second here to just pull this up and see who's all streaming.
I've got nobody.
Oh no, I got somebody. We are going to raid Brawl Kaiser, who is currently playing one of the new Dragon Quests. Or at least I think it is.
Hey, okay.
I'm one of those people who knows about Dragon Quest, never played it. I was made aware today that there are 11 of them.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming out. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. I had way more fun. This has actually really elevated my mood for the week, and I already was having an okay week, so thank you all for coming out. Have a good time, and remember, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Bye.
Bye.